I mean, if anything, we can go ahead and just revisit that whole topic if niggas feel like it. But all right, welcome back to the HighLite podcast. I'm one third of the Gizane Outcast Rizal. Got my dogs with me. Threezy from the HVZ,
Nerd.
Tasman with the Gas Man,
Yeah.
and I guess we'll start off with NBA. We will go ahead and talk about this scheduling release that just happened.
Lucky for you, we counted. We have the list here of all the top 10 teams with the most national TV games. The Thunder, Lakers, Warriors, and Knicks all lead the way with 34. Following them are the Houston Rockets and Nuggets with 28 apiece. And below them are the Celtics, Cavs, and Mavericks.
First and foremost, I believe that OKC has the most games, national TV games. You
It's
know,
tied with 34.
with the Lakers and Knicks and Warriors. I believe those we all tied, but still, like, shout out to Adam 22 for giving us some respect. You know what? That's good shit right there. I appreciate that, my boy. So, you know, we finna be everywhere. We finna be opening night, first game in NBC NBA broadcasting history. I mean, they always had NBC back in the day, but you know, as far as the return, we got KD and the Rockets. Hold on, okay, hold on.
Just looked at it from that perspective too. I ain't even think about it from that perspective.
I gotta get right real quick. First and foremost, poetic justice that Snake D, Kevin Durant, gets to come back to Oklahoma City, which he is the pioneer of Oklahoma City.
Man, I don't really be doing that, man. But since you dragged me in here, dog, shout out my brother, my main man, Wale. It's more about nothing, man. Straight out of DC, Oklahoma City Thunder in the building, man. So once again, it's KD. We about to bring in this hot shit, man. Wale, boy, we all out here.
Real niggas fuck with me. Real niggas fuck with me. Real niggas fuck with me, and I don't give a fuck who don't. Real niggas fuck with me. Real niggas fuck with me. Real niggas fuck with me, and I don't give a fuck who don't. Real niggas fuck with me. Real niggas fuck with me. Real niggas fuck with me, and I don't give a fuck who don't. Real niggas fuck with me. Real niggas fuck with me. Real niggas fuck with me, and I don't give a fuck who don't.
Okay, real niggas fuck with us. Fuck you if you feeling different. Fuck you phony bammers, fake bitches, and you little getwits. Prince George's to the district. I be there cause I live it. Brought this shit to fruition a couple years back and see my vision. Running this bitch like I do not care. OG nights, my shoes so red. Whole lot of haters wanna fight, I swear. Cause a nigga main jump wanna do my hair. Twist me up, let me crank. Run my back, to let me lay. Give me down, to let me skate. Y'all bullshitting still going on dates. I remember when I used to bust the Mac with my eyes closed. Then time rolls. Shorty chopping, plus he get a show. You try and cop, I don't know you, nigga, I don't know. You shop for hoes, I be searching for them calico. Police be lurking, I be swerving in the tie hole. I'm still young, still thugging, I do what you don't, and you do what you can. Make you less of a man. His wife fuck with me, and really he don't understand.
Real niggas fuck with me. Real niggas fuck with me. Real niggas fuck with me, and I don't give a fuck who don't.
Most valuable player. Congratulations. I wouldn't want to share this award with anybody else except for you guys in here. Thank you so much.
You know, he is the first superstar that we ever had. And I would say he's top three, but he's definitely somebody that's like someone who's built up the trajectory for OKC for us to even have this type of like platform or trajectory or resources in our organization. Kevin Durant deserves a lot of credit in that, because if we never had Kevin Durant, if we didn't luck up getting Kevin Durant with the second pick over Greg Oden, after Greg Oden, yeah, who knows what Oklahoma City would be right now. So I will give him his respect as far as like him being the pioneer. But oh my God, I love the fact that this motherfucker who's been team hopping ever since he left the Warriors, trying to get out the first round. I love the fact that he gets to play OKC where it all started, and we get to fucking shine these motherfucking rings These motherfucking rings. And I just know he gonna feel some type of way about it. But I think it's deserving because the shit that had me tripping was Kevin Durant little Twitter rants talking about some goddamn, oh, about time OKC won the championship. It's been 10 years.
Fuck Kevin Durant. Fuck Kevin Durant.
You fucking hissing ass, pussy ass nigga. For you to say some bullshit like that, it's not like we traded you and got some shit back for you. Nigga, you left us high and dry. After there were reports where you was having dinners with Russell Westbrook and Nick Collison talking about you was finna stay. Next thing you know, 4th of July.
Patch head ass nigga, fuck you mean. Fuck that nigga KD. Fuck that nigga KD. Fuck that nigga KD. Fuck that nigga KD. He couldn't win in OKC and so that nigga switched teams. Fuck that nigga KD.
2016. He's gone. Like, to who?
How are you viewing this move from Durant?
Well, I'm viewing it as the weakest move I've ever seen from a superstar. It's not that he's leaving Oklahoma City. They were up 3-1 in the Western Conference Finals. Not one, not two, but 3 different times. He was 48 minutes removed from getting to the NBA Finals by winning the Western Conference. 3 times he failed. And you depart for the team that beat you when you're on the cusp of getting to the finals yourself or ultimately winning the championship for the franchise that you've been with since you've come into the NBA. I think it's incredibly weak.
Out of all people?
Yeah, wanted that dinner that they thought that he was coming back?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was basically saying, like, yeah, I'm coming back. Like, I don't think I'm going anywhere. And turns around and leave like a pussy ass nigga. But, you know, he got his 2 rings with the Warriors thanks to Steph and that offense, whatever the fuck. And hasn't sniffed shit then. So it's kind of like, I like how these narratives, or I like how the trajectory is building as far as like what the Rockets can be and what we can do this year. I feel like it's going to be a crossroad where we're going to see Kevin Durant a lot, and I hope we see him in the playoffs, but just not to go too far. As far as opening night, yeah, I just like, we definitely got to win the, well, we don't have to win the game. I would rather us much win the game just to send a message. But just the whole fact that Kevin Durant has to sit there and watch niggas get rings, it's beautiful to me. Watch the fucking banner raised, the first banner in franchise history. Hey, I love it. I love it. I love it. So, yeah, that's going to be a historical game. We'll see if KD can rise to the occasion and kind of be like, you know, fuck y'all niggas, I don't give a fuck, I'm bigger than this or whatever the fuck. I don't know. But to me personally, I just think this is well deserved. So I thank Adam Silver for building this game up. First game of the season. Like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna be locked in for that. But yeah, other games, the game after that is gonna be Lakers, Timberwolves. That'll probably be a good game. I'm anticipating Anthony Edwards.
Lakers Warriors.
Oh, Lakers Warriors. My bad. I mean, that's a solid game though. I mean, Luka versus Jimmy Butler, LeBron versus Steph, of course.
Probably gonna be the biggest game of the night. For real, if you don't add that narrative for KD got to sit there and be sour the whole night.
I don't know. I would say the Rockets. Still, I think they have high potential to be the number 2 seed in the West. So it's like, are we watching the 1st and 2nd seed play opening night? I mean, shit, who knows? Same time, Lakers and Warriors could be like top 4, top 5 seeds. So I can see what you mean there. And then, you know, you can't go wrong with LeBron versus Steph.
In the game, works on Doncic, snakes his way in and scooped up the screen. He'll take it in with green, serving field goal in the last 9 minutes of run. Thank you, Allen. Here's a James 3. 44%. Moody is screening from way outside. On top to LeBron with a triple. His hands. James takes it in with Curry with a 3. Fouled as he big shot by Steph. Magic in the way. Scoop it home. Reeves dodges. I don't fuck with
Play right out shit. All that talent must be God sent. I sent your ass back to the cosmics. The things I seen under my eyelids. Kaleidoscope dreams, murder and sirens. Let's be clear, hip hop died again. Half of my prospects go to Rocky. How many Genesis that let me down? But fuck it, the West Miles moving now. Therapy showed me how to open up. It also showed me how to give a fuck. The two-time Gemini with the genocide. I'm generous, however you want it. I'll be the gentle conscience.
I think it's gonna be a great way to like enshrine this new NBC group and all the commentators and all that. Like it'll be a good way to kind of like bounce it out with great basketball. So you know, you already know where I'm going. I feel like we go ahead get that first one out the way. I'll go back and see our schedule, but yeah. So what we gonna start off with? Y'all want to start like with the Lakers, I guess, like first 10 games. And as far as the trajectory of who y'all gonna be playing,
We can start with the Knicks.
I know they played the Celtics first game, so I mean, I guess you could chalk that up as a win. I mean, no disrespect. I mean, and then Jalen Brown could go crazy, but I'm just saying, like, no Jason Tatum off script. It's kind of like
Anthony Simons might have a six man of the year campaign.
he might. I honestly think he should start. I mean, I ain't mad at picking Pritchard starting because he's been there with the team.
Tatum again, find Pritchard to beat the buzzer. There it is! He's back! Buzzer beater P puts in another. Niles trying to defend Peyton Pritchard in the restricted area. Pritchard got Fultz to fly by. Jump they like. Ellis has to help. Pritchard knocks it. Now you were chilling at this point. Okay, there goes Pritchard. He's part of that first sub with Peyton Pritchard. Gets in the lane and scores. Pritchard loads it up. Oh, he goes to the lane on Mathurin. The fadeaway. Oh. You get a chance to play one of your heroes. Pritchard just too back. Pritchard straight on. A deep one fall. Pritchard loads it up. Bullseye! Net and Cada double big lineup. Looks strong. Pritchard. Pritchard on the cross. Touches paint. Man, he's tough. He's on. Pritchard goes tween against the Chua. A contested three.
I think Anthony Simons is a better player.
He's up on Murray. Simons curls up top.
Pressure from Levine up top. Everybody else behind.
Sneaks away. Grant off balance. Rights himself and finds Hugh. And he will start this fourth quarter along with Anthony Simons. Oh, an open look. He'll give it to Simons, who's got a better. Simons off the screen for three. Got it. By DeRozan. Simons between the wickets. Sidestep into a tree. Ah! Pelicans up 4 over the inside. Missed that one at the cup. Batted. Blazers the other way. Simons a post screen way up top. Simons off that action. Crosses over. Goes with Simons. Fades to the corner. One-on-one. Step back through. Got it. Quickly over to Simons. Edges in along the inline and a few 7 remaining. Simons a step back for 3. Got it.
About how this team was designed, where you're not missing. At the YMCA, at the local gym, you ain't got to be quick. You ain't got to screen for Anthony. So now he's got the big Shangoon on him. Shangoon going back on a closeout. Anthony Simons.
In he comes, crossover step, and nestles
to throw the ball. And the passer has to be direct and confident with the ball.
I mean, hey, Joe Mazzulla, he probably know what he's doing, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so the first games they play, the Cleveland Cavaliers,
This is the
Boston
Knicks, right?
Celtics. Yeah, the Knicks.
Okay.
They play the Cavs first, Celtics, Heat,
Win.
Bucks,
Win.
Bulls back to back,
Win.
Wizards right after,
Win.
Timberwolves,
Loss.
and then Nets.
Win.
And also Grizzlies.
Win. They can walk out that bitch to 8-2.
Okay. I ain't mad at that.
That is a very easy fucking schedule.
I mean, I'm interested to see how they go play against the Cavs and the Bucks. I think those are kind of well-equipped teams. I say the Bucks more so because of Giannis, but even with
Nigga
the
ain't got nothing there with
Cavs,
him.
I mean Miles Turner, I think he can present a different element for that defense.
Rim protector, yeah. I give you that.
Yeah, but more so of like just a overall team defender because as great as Brook Lopez was with that defense, damn near leading the league in blocks a couple years, if not leading the league, he still was like stiff as a center. Like you could put him in a high pick and roll and just get the switch on him and then get an easy bucket or something like that. But with Miles Turner, I think he's more mobile, so he'll cover a lot of more ground quicker. Maybe he's not as smart as Brook Lopez, but still, I believe Miles Turner led the playoffs in blocks last year. So you know, I feel like he's going to have that rim presence, that shot blocking presence or whatever, but also he'll be able to like hold his own on switches and stuff like that. So you add that with a Giannis Antetokounmpo, you basically got two big men that can switch on the
Hey, I got
guards.
a question.
What?
When you say Miles Turner led the league, led the playoffs in blocks, do you think that stat be attributed to not just Miles Turner? Like, do you think that a stat be attributed to players who've made it longer in the playoffs?
I mean, of course, but
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
like just for him to lead it, that's saying something. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's leading at the average too. So,
Who's next? Who the Lakers first ten?
all right, so y'all got the Warriors, got the
I can see that.
Timberwolves,
See that being a loss. That's a win. Okay,
Kings,
win,
Trailblazers,
win,
T-Wolves again,
win,
Grizzlies,
win,
Heat,
win.
Spurs,
That's a toss up. But I'm gonna say win.
and then the Hawks.
It's another toss up, but I'm gonna say win. So I can't be biased like that though. But I seriously think that we can beat. I seriously think that we can probably fuck around and win opening night. I think. I think you know what I'm saying. I might be casual. I think we probably go into the game as the win as the like as like the winners. I think the Warriors go as the underdog. But like I could see a game. I could see the game. Steph have like Steph Curry, Steph Curry and LeBron play is always like a fantastic show, regardless of how much numbers they put up. Like LeBron can score 20 and it still be a goddamn the way he scored at 20, it could be like it'd be 12 in the fourth type shit. Like I mean one game I think it was against the Warriors. He was like, and I think his streak was on the line. Like he ain't scored 10 points or some shit, some wild ass shit. Every game he scored 10 points in almost every game he's played in his career. And like I think he have like, but I think he had number like 2 points going into the fourth quarter. Some shit, some crazy shit like that. He ended up going crazy in the fourth quarter. Like, I think he scored like 12 points in the fourth quarter, some shit like that. Like, their games could be good regardless if they were both eighth in the division, oh, seven or eighth battling for playing. They both all their games always start stellar. But I feel like I might as well get my Lakers like prediction. Like I feel like with having a healthy Luka Doncic, and you seen what he brought to you last year at 40, 35 pounds overweight, you know what I'm saying, and just coming off a trade. So imagine he has a whole offseason. You see what he's doing in these games. I don't think he's going this 100%, but like nigga down to like his draft weight. So now you're gonna see like you might get rookie season Luca with a better might get a rookie season Luca with his rookie athleticism and a better mindset, like better IQ. And he's playing with like I hate that we lost Dorian Finney. You know what I'm saying? Because that was camaraderie. But like Aiden ain't no scrub. Aiden, I mean, I know the media been dragging Aiden, but like he just went to a finals this decade. So like I feel like we get a better sample size out of what you gonna see out of Luca. And then we got the ceiling is only up for Reeves. So I feel like we can win a lot of games will be won just off straight Luca, regardless. I think a lot of games are gonna be won because Luca performs, he's gonna be performing like Luca. But then we got LeBron, who's like at his goat staging years, at his he's at his honeymoon phase, like he's taking that transition out of the league. Like bro, posting pictures of his children returning home from college, type shit. Like he on his legacy tour. So I feel like you still. We were talking about if this gonna be a down year for LeBron. I think we get like 20, 22 to 24, 22 to 23, like 8 and 8, 7 and 7. The bitch always gonna be a great passer. So you got two of them mindset. You got two of them high ball IQs. So that's why I'm gonna get the Lakers. Like I said, I think we was at Rob House watching the over and unders on the win. I think they was at like 50. I think it was like 50, over 50. I'm gonna get them over 50. I think they can be a 53 win to like 55 win team, depending on how it go. If no injuries hurt them, I think the roster will get better mid-season with acquisitions. Like I don't think like Rui is safe. If you could trade Rui and Gabe in a package, or Rui and some, like I feel like we can get, like if we can get DeAndre Hunter from the Hawks or something like that. Like if it ain't for a move like that, then I don't feel like we should move, because I know we ain't gonna get no superstar for Rui. You know what I'm saying? Unless you trading Rui and goddamn Aiden. But like, or Reeves might be on the table. You never know. Shit, if a deal hits you that it make you win the finals, because I feel like this a year. I feel like this is Luka's year to win MVP. I feel like this is Luka's year to win MVP. So I don't know. I feel like a lot of games that y'all gonna say we supposed to lose. I feel like they're winnable games. That Spurs game, I'm always gonna feel crazy when we play the Spurs. I'm gonna feel crazy when anybody match up against Spurs, because it's Wemby, and it's Wemby, and you said, and the nigga saying he's supposed to be a top 10 player. So I feel like a lot of winnable games we play in this season, arguable games we play in this season, I think they're gonna be wins. That's why I'm giving us 55 wins. But yeah, that was my take. 55 wins.
Okay. I mean, I ain't bad at it. Y'all definitely gonna have a good start. Like again, I don't see y'all losing to teams like the Grizzlies, well, not Timberwolves, Kings, Heat. Who
I
else?
don't see us losing those games.
All because of what you said though, because of the strength, like off the strength of Luca. And again, like this isn't the Olympics or anything like that, but the Euro Cup is still a high level play. They're fighting for a Olympic spot or a World Cup spot, I believe. But you know, he's getting those all season reps in different competition, or just getting all season reps. Period, and like
To
high
me,
level.
I don't think any type of ball is more important than Lakers ball right now. That's just
It
me.
ain't. It ain't. But the point is, like he's playing games in the off season. So when he's coming into training camp, he's kind of already in basketball shape, along with the Ozempic he's been taking. But no, I'm joking. But still, like, yeah, he's even in a more better gear to start off the season for these first 10 games, and then again, like you said, you get an all season with the organization, LeBron, Austin Reeves,
Like the
Rui, all
organization,
these pieces.
organization showing him like that they're valuing him. You see what they're doing this offseason? Like they're showing him that he's the number one option. They're showing that they're
Yeah,
giving it all to him. Like
signed the
so,
extension. Signed
yeah.
like what, 3 years, 160 something crazy. But
All of his teammates, all of them are buying in. LeBron called to congratulate him on the extension. All his teammates are buying into what he wants. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you're gonna see Dallas. It's gonna turn in. The Lakers are turning into what the Dallas is turning in with what the Lakers was with the hire with their offseason hirings and the roster they're putting together, and the Lakers probably turning into what Dallas is like, molding around Luca, finding those 3 and D guys who can play with Luca, like off, because he's gonna make those offensive decisions. And games like Memphis and Miami and Washington, those are fucking Rucker Park games for Luca. Those 33, 11 assists, 9 rebound games. Like no, he scored 73 against who he scored 73 against the Bulls. Was it the Bulls?
against the tenth opponent, the Hawks,
The Hawks. He scored that against the Hawks. So like, but the Hawks projected to be good that year, or were they a throwaway team,
they were kind of like what they always been,
a
like
playing
middle
team?
of the
Like,
pack type shit.
yeah, like now they got Porzingis. I'm not saying that takes them over the stratosphere. That nigga ain't always injured. That nigga ain't always healthy. But what
Yeah,
I'm saying is those games, like those games where we're playing like bottom of the league talent or like middle of the pack talent, yeah, those will be games Luca have like 40. So I mean, and in my argument, LeBron could probably not play as much minutes. This helps LeBron be more. This helps us be ready for the playoffs more because if LeBron doesn't have to give 100% in the regular season, imagine when he gives 100% in the post, and, and we're probably third or fourth seed in an LA battle, in a battle at LA, or playing, I don't know, probably playing San Antonio. That's obvious. That could be a factor. So you never know. Like
I agree for the most part about what you said though. Like I do think Luka has a strong chance to be MVP.
when is he gonna
I,
get it? Like
I mean, he should be right at that point. I would say like next 2 3 years.
we can't give him all this praise like we've been giving it, and he ain't got one. Everybody is already. People talk about Luca as if he already has an MVP.
But I mean, he's put up those type of caliber years where you can kind of say like, it's a legit argument he could have been MVPs in like 2 of those years, I guess.
Yeah, and it's a legit argument that you could say that Tim Duncan was like probably the best defender in the league one of those years and didn't get Defensive Player of the Years. None of those years.
Yeah, but
That's
still,
crazy. That's
like,
like calling Steph the best. That's like calling somebody the best. Like what can you make an analogy out of? That's like saying like the best running back didn't get like the best running back award of the year for NCAA football or some shit. Like it's
yeah.
crazy. That's fucking crazy. Like you're calling like you're basically saying if Steph Curry is the best 3-point shooter of all time, you're like giving no accolade for that. Like we're calling Tim Duncan a 15-time first team defender. This man has not one. This man has not one DPOI.
I mean, again, Bruce Bowen.
You can tell me who he played with and other better defenders that he played against and the people that he had to go up in against award races with, but the entire 15 years, come on, bro.
And he could have got one of Ben Wallace's Defensive Player of the Years.
Like it's something like the
Could have
best
got
got
one
to
of
hold
them.
their name. Like we know he's the best defender, power forward defender, but like he needs an accolade that says that. I mean, he's one like he would him having one would say volumes. He doesn't even have one. Like this is what I'm saying, and we have Dikembe Mutombo with 4. And you're telling me a lot of people would take Dikembe Mutombo over Tim Duncan? No. You probably take him at 5 and not over Shaq and not over Bill Russell and all these other fucking centers. Dikembe Mutombo would probably be the last one you think. Even Ben Wallace. But it's like Shaq doesn't have a DPOY, but Shaq is not as good of a defender as Tim Duncan. Like, so he's an elite defender, but he's not a Tim Duncan. Like it's a lot like so. Anthony Davis is an elite defender. He's not a Tim Duncan. Like that's how great I'm saying Tim Duncan is, and he doesn't have one. That's what I'm saying to you. Like now he probably end up like 80, being a great defender all these years and don't got one, and it could have been years he got one. Like he could be like that's a very good person to compare him to because 80 don't have one yet. Yet I don't think he ever gonna get one, but he's been dick. Pause. That's a good topic. Like players who haven't won accolades that should, or players who won them that shouldn't have. Like Iguodala. But that's a different topic.
I'm gonna circle back to the Knicks first 10 games because I do want to get Taz's opinion. But as far as this Lakers Spurs game, who y'all think will win that one? I mean, I already know who y'all gonna say, but you
Who
know,
he said?
why would y'all say whoever y'all think will win? Like, what would it be the factors
What
of
teams you talking about?
the Lakers and Spurs in
I
that
would say
ninth
the
game?
Spurs. The Spurs probably could keep up because we have scoring droughts. Like the Lakers probably go through a lot of scoring droughts if they're playing through Luca. So they got a lot of guard talent on that team with Steph. I mean, they have a lot of guard talent and wing defender talent and like wing player talent. So like they can run. Realistic, they can run. So
You
it
got
might
De'Aaron Fox at point guard, by the way.
yeah. So like their whole makeup is great, and then they got a super saiyan guy that fucking like as a strong safety defender type. Like so, it's like I mean, we can lose. I said that's a toss up game. That's really a tough toss up game. They got all the intangibles to beat us. Like they got defense. They. I mean, the only thing they don't have is size. If you don't include Wemby, like Luka could probably bully. He definitely can bully De'Aaron Fox. He definitely can bully Castle. He definitely can bully Harper. So
They might try to make Jeremy Sohan like the main perimeter defender, but he
he
probably
can
won't
get
even
these. He can
start.
get those
So
hands. He can get those hands too.
yeah, he definitely can. But he probably don't even start. So yeah, I think that's an interesting matchup right there because it's like, okay, who is going to guard Luca in that starting lineup? Considering that's probably going to
Yeah,
be
and
Darren
Luka gonna talk
Fox.
shit. Luka gonna talk shit to them fans because they tried to bring it up that De'Aaron Fox make more money than him.
Oh, I ain't hear about that.
He ain't in the states
Yeah,
right now, so that probably didn't get to his ear yet. But once he get back to the states, and then he get back into that's the thing I'm worried about. Like once he come back over here, is he gonna come prepackaged with food from overseas? Because if he
man,
start eating this
just get the
calorie rich
chef.
shit, yeah, get a chef, to cook you that same
Get
shit,
the
bro.
chef and just order that shit from overseas, I guess.
Yeah. What you think, Rob? What you think y'all gonna do?
Out of the first 10 games,
No, I'm talking about like our matchup, Lakers and Spurs.
said Lakers and Spurs.
Yeah.
I mean, right now it's still just about to be a learning experience between like the Spurs and they like new roster and stuff. Like what game you said they play off?
It'll be the ninth game.
Said ninth game.
You
So
saying you don't think they'll have enough experience with
I mean,
playing this
I'm
year?
saying they'll be pretty much still working in the flow of how they're gonna like go about like the season. To be honest,
I think every team is, Rob.
I mean, yeah. So I mean, pretty much. Hopefully by then they actually do have like a solid like rotation that they're gonna go with, or at least somewhat of like an idea of what to like go with in the future.
These 10 games that you putting out there don't really seem hard. Maybe it's just me. Like that was pretty weak for the Lakers.
well, shit. Hey, I ain't make the schedule.
Maybe they putting those games first for a reason, so you get the primetime matchups later on, because they got 34 games, primetime games.
Okay, so the Spurs got the Mavericks. Is that a win?
That's a toss up.
Wemby versus Derek Lively, Daniel Gafford, Anthony Davis. I mean, that's gonna be a nice matchup. But he's had good games against the Mavericks, but he had some duds too. So it's definitely gonna be a good matchup. Okay,
Oh,
Pelicans.
hold on. Are we looking at the Spurs from what they were last year, or are we looking at the Spurs from what they're supposed to be this year?
Definitely what they're supposed to be. I mean, last year was kind of thrown out the window when Wemby got hurt, so you didn't even really get to see
Oh
De'Aaron
yeah, so
Fox
we
and
ain't really
Wemby.
get the yes. Yeah, yeah.
But okay, they played the Pelicans after that, so I'm gonna just say
Win,
that's a win.
win.
Even though Zion's had some good games against Wemby, but overall, I
And
think the
low,
Spurs got that one.
and I low key like the Pelicans a little bit. I like their squad. I like who they
I
have.
don't.
I like the players they have on their roster. I'm gonna say that.
That's so they played the Raptors third game.
That'll
Uh,
be a loss.
that's actually an interesting game because I'm not sure how the Spurs defense, perimeter defense, is going to do against Scotty Barnes and
Scotty Barnes,
Brandon
Brandon
Ingram,
Ingram, and
R.J.
Isaiah
Barrett.
Quickly. Yeah, yeah, they got a squad, bro. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
they got a lot of
they
like
got a
wing depth,
squad. Yeah,
and then they got big wings at that 6'6" and above. So outside of man quickly, but
and
yeah,
Ingram got a little size on him. And you forget, Ingram is like 6'10".
yeah. So that's definitely an interesting matchup. So that might be a loss, but Wemby could definitely go crazy against Jakob Porter. So
He's closer. Would you say Brandon Ingram is closer to KD than when Michael Porter Jr. was supposed to be?
yeah, definitely, yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
all right. Thank you. All
Yeah,
right.
he like a baby KD.
Where the staff realizes how incredibly special for space.
And Brandon on his way down. Brandon, 4-game homestand. Brandon wide open for three. Got it! Got to go the fall away. Sweet throw, John. Brandon for three. And now good look outside. Brandon. Brandon triple. Got it. Brandon's mid-range. Yes.
To turn the corner, the big shot by Brandon.
Brandon's got a great look.
Got that play that.
Well, there's a lot. And little runner. Yeah, know that. It's taken away. Brandon Ingram. Picked it clean. Goes the distance. You want the pin? Goes away from the pin. Nice finger roll.
Here you go.
You got it.
Right.
The layup.
Okay.
Up by 3. Ingram. Got it this time.
It's a shot right before this one. That's the definition of trusting.
Here goes to Brandon Ingram. Ball away. That's good. Go. Brandon wide open. A 3-ball. Yes.
Okay. Mid-range probably just as efficient.
No, not even close. Not even
Not
near.
even close.
Not even the same stratosphere. Hell the fuck no. That bitch is on earth. Kevin Durant is damn near in heaven. Feathery.
So
But
you saying that about Kevin Durant, but McBride got a 93 fucking mid-range.
hey, that's 2K. That's 2K and Ronnie. I don't know. I mean, maybe they use advanced metrics or some shit,
The
but
nigga don't play minutes, so the advanced metrics on him gonna look good because he don't play that much minutes. And the volume of
exactly.
mid-range shoots, mid-range, the amount of mid-range shots he takes in those minutes will make it seem like he's a 93. And that shit's not face value like that. Give him 32 minutes. That shit come down to like an 82, bro. An
And
84.
also keep in mind that he's not playing against the same defense as some of these star players that got 97s and shit like that.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I agree. Shea should be a little higher. Shea should be a little higher, bro. That's where he get his buckets at. That's like 90% of his buckets is fucking mid ranges,
I'm
like
pretty
mid
sure.
rangers.
Yeah, I put some in the chat. He led like 100 more mid range field goals made than the next
Right?
player.
This is historic numbers. Those are historic numbers. That is like that puts you like in
That's low key
conversations.
99 ish.
Yeah, that puts you in that puts you in conversations for like goats of franchises and shit. Like this season, SGA's had like yeah. When you said he was top
I'd
three, I
say
was ready.
97.
When you was ready to say Kevin Durant was the top three of the OKC Thunder, I was kind of like. I was gonna ask you who your list was, but I think I already know. There's no reason
Yeah.
to ask. So
Yeah.
like, hold on, but let me ask just to be sure. Is it Kevin Durant? I'm not saying in any order. Is it Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and Shea?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. I thought you were probably one of those guys who would put James Harden in it, or
Fuck no.
all right. So yeah, all right. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, that's the third game. What's the next game?
They got the Miami Heat after that, which is another interesting game because you get the Wemby Khalil Ware matchup.
You ain't
Also
about to say
have
nothing about
Bam.
Bam. I knew you was gonna say something about Bam.
Yeah, because I think it's interesting that Bam's the power forward now. Because now he's going to be playing more so weak side. I mean, he already
Yeah,
does
strong
that.
safety position. Yeah, like
Yeah, I mean, they play zone, so that's always how he's schemed up. But now he's going to be the weak side cover on his own. So it's like, how great of a value are you going to get from Bam's defense? Like, is it going to be damn near defensive player of the year type shit now that he gets to roam around him, or I don't know, but
is that a
yeah,
good thing? So you saying it's a good thing that Khalil Ware is
I
in the
mean, I
paint?
don't think he's like top 10, maybe not even top 15. But I mean, at the end of the day, he's still 7'2", 7'3", very agile. Like, and he's had his games where he's like been a great rim deterrent. So, but it's all about like just reps and experience. He's
He's
so
shown
young,
he,
so
he's
you
shown
know,
value that he can do that. He's shown value that he can do that. Because
yeah,
I be seeing FanDuel line on his point sometimes, and I be like, it's a reason why they doing that. But you'd be dumb enough to take it. I don't never take Khalil Ware for 15 points or some shit like that. But that's what they be having it at, and he can get that.
no,
He
he
can
can
get
definitely get that.
he definitely get 15 and like 11, 15 and 10.
He can
Like
get 10 points off of lobs and threes alone.
yeah, but are you looking at that as much if Bam is still there? Because Bam is gonna be coming out those pick and rolls too. Depends on who's giving him the ball.
Bell
Like
might run
they
pick and
don't
roll
have a
with
point
Khalil
guard to
Ware.
balance that out.
They might do 4 or 5 pick and roll with Bam and Khalil Ware.
Who's running them? Tyler?
No, I'm saying Bam might fuck around and initiate a pick and roll with Khalil Ware.
Yeah, he
Not
might. He might. Yeah,
consistently, but like that's probably gonna be in their bag.
yeah. That's probably gonna be
But
in that bag. That's definitely in Bam's bag. Bam got a little handle.
shit, he probably one of the best big man with handles for real, for real. Say
Was
top
Bam?
4.
We can go to the next after this. Is Bam one of those players? If you know, is Bam one of those players that was a guard early in his basketball years and turned into a forward, or was he always big?
I don't. I think he was always big. Cause he played for some good teams and they always had like good guards. So it wasn't like he was asked to, initiate the offense or handle the ball or be the point forward or something like that or point
That's what
center.
he strike me as a player that was a guard and then grew. Like he probably want to guard too long, but you can tell like, and then grew. So that's why his perimeter defense is like that's why he's able to roam as much because he was used to already running it. Like because
It
that
might
I
be
feel
the
like that's
case
what
though.
I feel like that's why AD is so great. I feel like that's why like, and AD if AD could if he's really testament to what he's saying, I feel like this should be a big year for a big year for Adebayo playing the four because you get that space to roam. So it's like where at center you got to sit down in the box. Now he can roam like he could be out there like Jaren Jackson, like uh out of where nowhere blocks. I'm talking about like you ain't even see Jaren coming. You ain't think he could get it, and he got it. Like Jaren, one of those players, he gonna challenge everything. But go to the next team.
Next team, a rivalry team with the Phoenix Suns. I mean, we kind of know how that's going to go, but at the same time, you
Blowout.
know, is it going to be? I think they match up good with the Spurs.
Who they
I
got in the
like
five?
Mark Williams. I like Mark Williams versus Wemby. You could throw Kamal Malahuk, whatever bro name is, Kamal Malahuk,
Is he
whatever bro.
starting?
Name is. I don't think he gonna start though. They might do small ball first. Who's the Suns coach again? I don't even fucking know.
I
Was it
don't
one
even
of the
fucking know.
assistants
They
from the
probably just
Cavs?
hired Brian. They probably just hired his ass. I don't know.
Yeah, they definitely just hired, bro. Is it the assistant from the Cavs?
Is it Mike Budenholzer?
No, he got the can.
He got
I think it's I forgot bro name, but he was with the Cavs. One of the assistants.
who? Jordan Ott.
It might be his name. Yeah, I think it is.
Jordan Ott. Yeah, that's his name. Jordan Ott.
I believe that is the coach. But yeah, like just as far as matchups, like I don't think they got any answer for D Book. Um,
As
nah,
a
it's gonna
rookie
be a
coach,
blowout. They got Jalen Green. It's gonna be a blowout. It's gonna be.
as a rookie coach coming in, as a rookie coach coming into a franchise, like and Devin Booker is your like best player. I mean, you gonna defer to the best player. So like you coming
For
into
sure.
trying to have a best. Yeah, because you're trying to come into the on the team trying to get like you don't want to run him off. Like Devin Booker's probably the franchise best player of all time. Like
I
so,
mean, he could be that. He got an extension on his current deal, so he's
I
gonna
think he
probably be
leads them in
locked up
points.
for 2030.
He leads them in points, don't it?
I don't think so. I mean,
I
I
do
think he
think
do. No, I
I
think he
think he
do.
is the Suns' leading all-time scorer.
Yeah, I think he is. Yeah, what he's played for 10 years, getting buckets like that. Yeah,
Devin Booker, 16,452.
and who will be the next? Because the Suns haven't really had like somebody that's been their franchise a long, long time. I would think Amari or Sean Marion, maybe somebody like old school Tom Chambers or some shit like that. But yeah, like Devin Booker got the keys to that whole franchise. If they want to get rid of that coach the next year, they is off the strength of Devin Booker because he's locked up for 5 years or something around that range. So he can always request a trade, but still, like,
They had Kevin Johnson. Forgot about him.
oh yeah, Kevin Johnson was a dog for sure. Yeah,
Sean Marion,
yeah, Sean Marion, he was there for like I think 9 years.
some nigga named Alvin Adams, 13,000, and Walter Davis. Yeah,
Or
so they
Walter
ain't really
Davis.
got nobody worth talking about. The players that they had came from acquisition and shit, and they ain't really played there long. Like Kevin Durant's played there. He's not on this list. Like
Let me finish up this list. Again, they play y'all, and I want to say, let me get back to this list. They play the Rockets after that. I don't know. I think the Rockets might catch them. All that center depth. And then you got KD. I don't know. They got an answer for KD now. Let's see. They play the Pelicans again, so definitely go beat them twice. Play Chicago. That's a win. Go to State back to back. Sacramento and then the Grizzlies. So I mean, hell, the Spurs were looking like they might have a good little, trajectory on their own. I can see them being like 6-4. They probably win one of those games and go to state.
Uh,
Because then go to state, they don't really got center depth. They got Quentin Post. Like, I don't think Quentin Post can guard a post, God damn it.
nah, he can't.
And you ask him to guard Wemby. I mean, you can get Draymond, but Draymond's just going to get dunked on. Like, it's either that or they go get into the bonus because he's just fouling. So it's a good chance that the Spurs can have like a 6-4 record, or they might fuck around and have a good 7-3, which would like just astronomically change the narrative for them. Because they have a hot start like that, then you already know it's going to be an MVP discussion. They will use that hype train for a good minute until they get normalized. But yeah, Spurs got a good trajectory, I'd say. Like, I think they got a favorable schedule. These first 10 games. Um, Real quick, I mean, I guess I don't need too much of a tape, but just to go back to the Knicks real quick, you got any opinion on that first 10 games, Taz, man, with the gas, man?
Probably like 8. It's probably like 8-2.
I mean, y'all do play, well, Celtics aren't the Celtics anymore, but still, like Cavs, Celtics, that's a good little. I don't want to sleep on the Celtics too. No, I am. I ain't even go hype that up. They might be fifth seed at best this year. But it's like is Jalen Brown go crazy. Like,
Put it like this: one of those Eastern teams between Cavs, Knicks, and fuck it, I'll say Milwaukee. Between those three teams, those got to be the ones that sit there and come out the gate swinging, basically. Like,
well, you
and I
play all
mean
three of
by
them.
huh?
Play all three of them. Who you said? You said the Cavs, Bucks, and who else?
I say Cavs, Bucks, and Knicks. I say with them three teams, since they have shit. Matter of fact, I'm not even. Hold on, bro. Wind it back. I might take Milwaukee out of this and throw Atlanta in there. To be honest, like,
Okay.
so they have those three teams right there, and Atlanta is going to be the sleeper team because they might actually do it. But somebody, yeah, is basically going to go 10-0, or at least, or at least have that nice little run of at least going like probably like at least win the first 5 games and then win or at least win the first like 8 games or some shit like that. But it's going to be between them three teams that's going to show basically that they won it. Well, not that they won it, but they run the East basically. Like, between those three teams, those first 10 games only matter to see actually who is going to be who is going to be the head of the snake of the East, is basically what I'm getting at.
I would just like to say I think the Orlando Magic are better than the Hawks, but maybe that's just me.
I don't know. That might it is a good take. I mean, it's between them. Well, I'll say top 5 teams then. Well, damn, not even top 5. Like, but that is tricky though because yeah, you still have at least Orlando, in the mix of everything still since they added a piece. Well, they added a great addition to their squad. I mean, they took up a lot of cap room, but other than that, I don't know. I feel like they still kind of leading into something where they're gonna have like a stopping point, basically, like just because of that like cap room though, as far as like Orlando. Like, because eventually they're gonna end up having to trade somebody just to at least like free up space to either get somebody else or at least even. So they still even got a pick for next year?
I think they gave up like the next 4 years.
Yeah, so I
The
mean,
next three.
so with Orlando, to be honest with me, I feel like they kind of about to get towards like a standstill almost. They're going to be a good team and they're going to show improvements, but I see them probably getting out the second round at least still. But I mean, just to at least go back to like the beginning of the season, I'll say yeah, you can put them in the mix as well too to be at least like a dark horse. So I'm gonna say top 3 teams: Knicks, uh, Knicks, Hawks, and Cavs. Dark horses. You got Bucks, and then you also got Orlando.
Okay. Ain't mad at that. Oh, and I misread something. Y'all actually play the Hornets first. Y'all play the Hornets first, then Cavs and Celtics. So,
Yeah.
you got LaMelo Ball, out the gate. That's usually when he's at his best.
No, they don't got no first round picks in 2026. They own a pick and it's protected by Phoenix or Washington, which gives them flexibility to elevate the selection depending on which one team performs better.
Damn, and that's kind of crazy because both of those teams projected to be like lottery teams. So that's kind of crazy. But yeah, I agree though. Yeah, I think those teams that you named, those probably be the top 5 teams in the East. And yeah, like I think the Knicks got a good they got a smooth start. They got the Bulls in there, the Wizards. So yeah, they should be able to have a good start. I'm trying to think of some other teams that we can kind of check the Cavs and the Hawks. I mean, we ain't gotta go too in depth, but um,
The Hawks is low key a sleeper, bro. When you look at them.
I mean, I think they pretty much where everybody hyping them up. I mean, I don't want to say hyping them up to be, but I think everybody's having a fair assessment of what they can be.
I don't know. I feel like the main player in all this that's going to take like that next leap is going to be like Jalen Johnson. He was already like a do-it-all player and was playing well before he even got injured. So
Yeah.
say he actually does, and I mean, hey, we are in that time now where he might even be like an all-star at this point. Like
Javon Carter going nuts to Jalen, drives it and lays it in here. 21, 39 in the first half. Jalen inside the Jalen and the hook. He gets it back.
Johnson, hold it right there. Jalen Johnson drives and finishes.
He wouldn't have done it if he made it.
Just in that first half. Jalen Johnson lines up, kicks it out. The drive inside, and Johnson. Foul counted and one.
So great defensive play. That's a tight window. Like Ricochet.
Jalen Johnson, the runner, off the glass. Johnson now scoots inside and flipped.
Lopes into the front court, gets the dotted line at the other end, and rolls it up. Jalen, they run him off the three-point line.
So he might even have like an all-star year, depending on at least how they like play and stuff. His numbers won't bad, and he could elevate those numbers too, especially with this roster.
Yep. Got DeAndre Hunter out the way, who was like getting a lot of touches and opportunities to score. Average like 16, 18 or something like that. So shit, somebody got to replace that 16, and it was Jalen Johnson before he got hurt. So
Watch, I
yeah,
can see him, and really, he don't even need to average much as far as points, or even like assists and rebounds. I could literally see him averaging at least like a good 18, 5 and 5 or some shit like that.
I might up all that. Shoot,
I
well
mean,
maybe not the 5 assists, but I could see damn near 20 and 8, 20 and
shoot, I
7.
mean, the rebounds, I can see him fluxing a little bit. The points, I mean, I'm just here and there as far as like 18 and like 20, to be honest with you, especially if Porzingis comes back as like a healthy Porzingis or something like that, or at least he probably will end up having to change his game, bro, depending on like his injuries and shit. But I mean, really, his last injury was just only like him being sick, basically, though. So
Yeah, but now this nigga talking about being an MMA fighter. Like, where the fuck is his mindset at?
bro, it's all trolling shit, bro. I don't pay attention to that.
I hope so. Cause where he from? He from Latvia. Yeah, shit. That's probably their favorite sport over there.
I mean, yeah, he talking about when he retired, and I mean, at this point, he can retire.
How far are we from that?
Huh?
How far are we from that?
What, from him retiring?
I don't know. I'm low key trolling myself, but I mean, shit. I mean, the nigga got a profound injury history, and now the nigga getting sick to the point where he missing playoff games. It's kind of like okay, how much is he willing to like deal with some of these symptoms if they keep coming up or injuries and things like that? Because like, you know, sometimes that shit does become a little overbearing. And who's to say if Kristaps Porzingis loves the game? I mean, he got a championship, so it's probably validated in that sense. But you
I
know,
mean, you kind of was
who's to
carried
say?
there though when you say at least like when you say he was like injured though and injured mostly through like the playoffs, he was basically carried to that ring though.
Yeah, I mean, he had some good games when he did play.
Porzingis turns, shoots, scores. Porzingis, a huge height advantage. Porzingis, long distance three-pointer. Out a mile, blocked by Porzingis. To Porzingis. Porzingis.
They gave him a clean look there.
I don't like it at all.
Yeah.
Porzingis. Did he leave his pivot foot? No. Three-pointers good.
Top of the key, that's got to go in. Oh, nice.
That all there you go.
Porzingis. Oh, good defense there. Again, good defense.
Rejected. Porzingis gets away inside and throws it down. Jaden Hardy goes right at Porzingis, blocked. Porzingis way outside. Knock. Josh Green, one man to beat, but it's a 7-footer. The height advantage. Shoots over him. Shots gone. A margin. Porzingis puts it. It cuts to the basket. Cleveland blocked by Porzingis. Meanwhile, he's guarded by Kyrie Irving. Shoots over, scores. Playoffs. Porzingis throws it up and in. Shoulders talking about his mom, who is his superhero. To Gafford. Gafford blocked by Porzingis.
I mean, more so against the Mavs, but
It's basically what I was saying with y'all last year about OKC. Like Chet just brings on that extra addition to like bring y'all even further over the hump, basically. Like, so I felt like with Porzingis when he was like injured in those playoff moments and when he did like come back in certain games, he was just the addition to them to actually like keep going, well, to actually like succeed over that hump. To be honest, like to further exceed, basically, like because I still feel like they could have done it without them. Well, they could have done it without him.
maybe the Celtics.
Yeah, the Celtics. No, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking about as far as when they won the finals, they could have won that shit without him, damn near.
Yeah, I would agree. I don't think they had they did have some close games. They had a couple close games in Boston.
I mean, as far as in the East, they was washing the fuck out of niggas. Like,
I was talking about in that final series.
I mean, in the finals, now that's I mean, yeah, now that's different. I get that because at least I mean, because hold on, they played fucking shit. Damn, who they played in the
Celtics and
finals?
Mavs.
Yeah, okay, yeah, they played the Mavs.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know then for real. That part, yeah, they still probably could have beat them without Porzingis. But I felt like it probably would have been, was it a game 7 or was it game they went ended in game 6?
I think it was game 5.
Yeah,
I
it
think it
probably
was,
would have been
yeah,
like
it's 5 games.
it probably would have been like a game 7 if they didn't have Porzingis.
I'd say 6. 'Cause Jalen Brown was Jalen Brown was clamping up. And it'll only been a matter of time before they'll get the best out of Al Horford in one of those games or some shit like that. Maybe Derek White.
And Luke Cornett.
And Luke, who I do think is going to be a phenomenal addition to the Spurs. Maybe not phenomenal, but I think he will present a different dynamic in situations, especially against teams that are like double big now. I feel like Luke Cornett and Wemby, they're going to be like a great defensive tandem. More so
No, they
because
will
of
be.
Wemby.
No, they will be. At least you got Luke that can handle like the post, but then when he does get beat in the post, basically, you have that help side defender that could just
Sakwe Blue.
just block that shit. I got you, Luke. I got you, Luke.
He might say that bitch 3 times in a row. Sakwe Blue. Sakwe Blue. Sakwe Blue.
I don't even know what that shit mean. Like,
oh my God, surprise.
That's
something around that round.
Surprise?
Shit. I mean, that's what I would think is. Who knows?
But
that's crazy. I took French. I think I would know that, but nope.
They might. Well, hold on. How tall is that rookie though? Only like 6. I thought he was like 6'9" or something. Though.
The rookie for who?
for the Spurs.
You talking about Carter Bryant?
Yeah,
He like
I'd be ready to
6'7".
call him. I'd be ready to call him Cody Bryant. That's why. That's why I didn't want to say his name. But Carter Bryant, yeah. You said how tall is he?
Like 6'7". I say he's like a Richard Jefferson build.
With 3 on that trip. 7 on the shot clock. Bryant. On to Vincent. Pressures him and got the block. Pressures up more than they wanted it. And there's another block by Bryant. He's got 3 tonight. Make it 4. His eye-opening athleticism that he's showing you right now. He's got his own personal no-fly zone in there, Tim. And the other thing, look, after this was over, the guy that we brought back, looking to get it going. Carter Bryant.
Out of Memphis, Bryant from the same spot. High school ball at Chaminade in Southern California, and Carter Bryant a favorite in the West. Probably not this year, but they're moving in that direction. And he was working at UCLA. He was doing 3-a-days by the Spurs. They're starting to tighten it up. That's 4 consecutive. Zion with the 2-hand. A little crossover, elite level plants on here. Carter knocks down a deep one.
I mean, they
That ain't
did
bad.
have, Draymond was still like what, like 6'8" or 6'9" or some shit like that. I thought
I
he
was
was like
just 6'7".
yeah, 6'7".
They're
Okay.
about like 6'7".
Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, basically where I'm getting at, I can still see them running that small ball lineup then with Carter Bryant, and then have like Wemby or Luke basically in the game whenever they is running like small ball
If
against them.
Draymond was like 6'10", he win more defensive player of the years.
Yeah, he'll be a dog. Shit, he'll even score more.
Shit, that'd probably like Ben Simmons
Yeah, with a 3-point shot.
with a 3-point shot.
I mean, he already said, to be honest, if he really like focused more on it, like how he was in the beginning of his career, he probably could have like scored more. But it's just that he focused more around with just actually like getting the team better instead of like himself better at just that one aspect.
And
Because
that
I
he
mean, when you
is.
look at it, he still can get hot from 3. He has his moments in game. He has his like games where he's hot from 3, or at least he's driving to the basket, being aggressive. Basically, those games where they need him to basically score and keep the flow of the game. Basically, like
To be honest, he's had a lot of double-digit scoring games this year. Maybe not a lot, but it's like he's had more than regular.
Green gets it, goes inside, layup is good. Curry finds Green, plenty of time to line it up and knocks down. Off the bounce, drives inside, he backs it home. Curry behind the back, Draymond Green. The quarter two, that is just a difficult shot. Draymond Green finds open Draymond 3. Kick out to Draymond, another 3 on the way. Draymond. Steph dropping it off. Draymond. Feels like he can drive by any of the bigs. And the Warriors will get. Okay, Draymond. 7. Draymond Green. Butler fakes the free. Draymond from the corner. Three-point shoot. That's 3. It is. So yeah, his back's tight, and he can. Thousands on Butler. Green is free to fire a 3. Another. Especially late in games, they've been able to wear on him a little. Draymond Green knocks down another. Draymond Green on the take, and he lays it. Bounce pass, Green puts it in. Draymond Green fires up. No, can become a very bad injury. Butler finds Green, the hot hand. Nice D by Edwards. Here goes Draymond.
I mean, when you look at it, who else did he have to like? I mean, who else did Steph have to like outscore with them whenever, like, Buddy Hill was having his blunders and shit? Like,
Yeah.
Draymond had to fill the gap at least.
I mean, shit, they was keeping Kuminga in jail.
Still got that boy in jail. Release that man.
Man, free Kuminga, man. Free that boy. All that man wanted was a contract, like he rightfully deserved.
And who did Sacramento offer him?
I don't even know.
Offer some players though. At least I would have took that. I would have took that trade on one of them though. Could have been like, I swear it was like 2 trades, and it was one trade that I would have that I would have took if I was Golden State at least. And I think one
They
of them
trying
had
to devalue. They trying to devalue that boy so bad.
I mean, it's okay because once he actually gets unleashed to whatever team he go to, he's gonna flourish.
They really trying to devalue his ass.
Or to be honest, if Golden State actually pulls out a different move ends up like keeping Kuminga, he could still like end up flourishing there.
Too easy. First drive is not going to be there. Golden State plays position defense.
Wide open. Down, coming in on Green, the turnaround.
Kuminga has room. Got it. Oh, nice feed by Wiggin. Kuminga pursuit. Kuminga again spins it over. Kuminga, nice move. Beautiful spin.
Throw it ahead. Pump fake. The rim is Warriors are fighting defensively right now.
Opportunistic. Oh, there it is. The windmill. Not even more now. Here's Kuminga again. Goes up and scores. Kuminga. Foul line. Smart.
It's just I feel like Steve Kerr. It might be Steve Kerr, to be honest, as far as like with him and Kuminga. Because I think they kind of got like not beef, but just like a little bit of a misunderstanding in the locker room, basically. Like
Definitely misunderstanding. I think Kuminga is kind of like he don't want to play that Steph Curry type of offense, which is crazy to say. Of course, you would want to play with Steph Curry, but I think for
they
his
won you
skill
a
set,
championship, like
yeah. But it's kind of like they're not letting him be the second option to where he can thrive off it. It's like he's the fourth option in like their best lineups. Like if he was on the court, like they'll
I
probably
mean,
let Draymond Green run the off. Well, they're definitely going to let Draymond Green run the offense. They're going to let Jimmy be Jimmy and then Steph be Steph. So it's kind of like if you ain't drawing up plays for Kuminga, he ain't going to get them rolling.
but that's only also because Kuminga kind of what's his field goal percentage? Because I don't think he shot too much well, at least from like three. Well, at
Yeah,
least with like the deep ball.
three ball probably shot, but I think he got a decent field goal percentage, like overall. I would
I
say
mean, it's,
probably 45, if I
but
guess.
but like you said, in like a Steve Kerr or a Steph Curry like offense, you would want him to at least be able to spot up in those kind of in those corners just to actually like hit those. But I mean, right now he's not even trustworthy to even hit those kind of shots. I mean, I see they are devaluing him from that basically, but I mean, you could at least let the man go somewhere else where he could fit in like an offense, like how Josh Giddey fit in with like Chicago Bulls, basically. Like,
Real quick, his field goal percentage last year was 45, and then three-pointer was 30. So, yeah, three-pointer definitely doesn't help if you're not hitting. But as far as that comparison with Josh Giddey, I feel like how we seeing with Kuminga, I feel like it was kind of, I mean, it's worse than what Josh Giddey was doing in his role with OKC. But I feel like it's a similarity where it's like you're not putting Jonathan Kuminga in a position to flourish. Like you're not drawing up plays for him to get in rhythm so he can kind of like feel good or confident about hitting these threes or whatever. I feel like he's suppressed to a point where you can't get no consistency out of him because he ain't even touching the ball for real, for real. And if he is touching the ball, it's a shot. It ain't like he get the dribble and kind of like try to fill the game out or anything like that. It's
see, and
just
yeah, that's where I
regular
was kind of
shots.
trying to go with that too, though. Like, you're not willing to let him actually learn the game, and instead of just being a driver like how he's been doing, he's not
Exactly.
learning how to actually facilitate. Which that's something that at least needs to be worked on as well, too, though, where he can actually dish out the ball in those driving kick situations. Most of the time, you see him just throwing up like crazy shots or just being aggressive to the hole. When he can actually learn how to
Or
just
trying to
give up.
dunk on somebody.
Yeah, when he can actually learn how to just, facilitate more. I mean, that's what I was saying with even like shit, I get him mixed up a little bit, but if I'm wrong, correct me. Cam Thomas, when I said that he, of course he's like a main scorer and shit, but he still had times where he averaged like 5 assists, like during the stretch of
Yeah.
games. Like you would want to see that same shit from Kuminga. Like, yeah, he's a high volume scorer, but you at least want him to see average at least 3 to like 5 assists. So if you put him on like a different roster, you could even put him on with the Bulls along with Giddey. I feel like, well, I don't know, that might be a stretch, but if you put him on somewhere else with a different team, where he can act, That might even be like the Jazz or some shit like that. To be honest, though, I could see him and like Ace Bailey or some shit having like a good like team chemistry, basically. Like, but put him in the right situation. You're gonna see a different Kaminga. He's probably gonna be like a most improved kind of player if you see that. I mean, if you kind of get him in the right situation where he is like damn near like the second option or like the star just about on that team.
Well, he's missing that window because what team can he go to and be that?
Shit, I mean, I'll say even like the Nets should let him and Michael Porter, develop their games. You could just put them on ass teams. You could even put them in Charlotte.
Well, LaMelo's there. They already
I
have
mean,
Bridges.
but he ain't gonna be ball dominant. The only other thing I would think about with that is like Brandon Miller though, because he's gonna want the ball too though.
You can go to
Hell,
Utah.
you could put him on the Heat then too.
Yeah, we're talking about places where he can be the first option.
Can't be the first option with like the Heat. He
Bam
can't be the first.
Adebayo. No, Tyler Hero's there.
I don't know. I feel like he can still kind of at least be like the second option, pretty much. That's why I'm getting at.
Is he
He's
not the
not a.
second option?
I mean, no. In Golden State right now, no.
Okay. You're talking about Kaminga.
Yeah, I'm saying Kaminga is not a second option, but
Yeah,
in a
far
play,
from it.
but on a different team in different teams, he has like as far as like the Heat, Charlotte. Well, no, not Charlotte. I'm gonna throw them out of there. The Heat. I'll throw the Bulls back in there because I think that would be like a nice one though.
Yeah, I like the Bulls for sure. That would be awesome, for real, for real.
Say as far as like him being a first or a second option, he can be somewhere with like the Heat, the Bulls.
Low key, the Pacers. No, no.
No,
Yeah, no.
I feel you on that. To be honest, though, like I see him as a better like Benedict Mathurin. To be honest, like I would choose Kaminga over Benedict Mathurin.
Or he can go to Denver.
Eh, I don't
Nah,
know.
he's still. I think he still be behind Jamal.
Oh no, like I'm talking about if he, for him to get there, you probably have to give up uh Aaron Gordon, or you probably have to give up Christian Braun or somebody like that. If he could get in the dunker spot where Aaron Gordon is, I don't know.
I mean, at that point, he'd probably still be like a third option. I mean, I could still see him over there pretty much, but I'm saying where he could like flourish and be like a first or second option. Like he'll be just like an Aaron Gordon. Then yeah, I see what you mean if they trade him there, and he'll still fit like in that system and everything. But he just
Yeah,
wouldn't be like that first or second option though. Of course,
yeah, he
with
ain't, he
like
ain't gonna be able
Jokic.
to put. He's still not gonna be able to put the ball on the court, like and learn the flow, like really be the team's best player type, like and got to learn how to facilitate type shit. So like, yeah,
Oh,
the
I
best
said the
opportunity.
Jazz. The
Yeah,
Jazz
like
also.
so you saying like you see how you know who James, the dude from the Atlanta Hawks that got hurt,
Yeah, Jalen Johnson. We was just talking about him.
Jalen Johnson. Like so you think he can be? You think he can learn to be that type of player? Oh, that's just in Jalen Johnson's game. He a dog.
Yeah, that's just in Jalen Johnson's game. But I feel like
Yeah.
Kaminga could be somewhat close to that, though. Well, not even somewhat close to that. I feel like he could be like a step, well, not even a step close. I feel like he could take parts of that game, though. I mean, because he can still rebound and shit, though. I'll give him that. But as far as like the passing and shit and being able to like know when to give the ball up in those kind of like circumstances,
Mm.
yeah, it's. I feel like Jalen just kind of got the IQ in him. It would take Kaminga a while just to even kind of get that far.
Yeah, Kaminga got a ton of vision.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how that's going to go because, the whole thing was supposed to be that the Kings made an offer. They fuck around, sign Kaminga as a restricted free agent, and then that dictated where somebody like Russell Westbrook will go to. So, I mean, I do think the Kaminga situation is kind of making moves at a stalemate in a sense, but we'll see. We'll see how that go. I'm interested to see how they go utilize him this year. Ain't no way they're going to keep him on the bench, not getting no opportunity. But at the end of the day, he's probably going to be the fourth option, maybe fifth, because Buddy Hill has another year with Steph Curry. We don't know what fucking shit he's picked up from Steph Curry in another offseason. So it's like You got Draymond basically being the point guard. You got Steph Curry being Steph, and then you got Jimmy Butler going to integrate his style or whatever. He's probably going to be like a Andre Iguodala, but like starting and stuff like that. So like it
I
ain't
feel
gonna
like
be.
that's Jimmy gonna be the one to elevate Buddy game.
Yeah, that too.
Like I feel like with them having that, like with them having that kind of like chemistry as far as like off the court, basically, I feel like Jimmy will be that close to him where he's like, bro, yeah, you're gonna have to get out this like slumber or whatever, like, or you might actually see them getting like into arguments and shit in like the locker room or at least like on the court and possibly too. Well, not on the court, but yeah, possibly on the court and like on the bench or something too.
I would just love to give kudos to Buddy Hield and how he trolls Jimmy Butler back.
I got my joy back, as some would say. But more than anything, it's always good to win. Let me go, man. Go back there. What are you going to do? Nothing on national TV.
You got Buddy Hield showing out.
Robin was out tonight, so I had to step up. that was it. I had to be an Alfred tonight.
Is Alfred gonna get any love anytime soon?
I don't know who. Who do you think Alfred would be?
Buddy, I think.
No,
I think Buddy thinks he's Alfred.
That is not the right answer. Number 7 on our team really brought the defensive mentality tonight. Made some big shots. And he stinks. I just got to add that.
They had to fill his role in for them in the first half. You know, he was slacking.
Buddy. Oh, boy. Can you please?
Draymond declared that tonight Jimmy became Batman and Buddy went from Alfred to Robin.
No.
I'll start out.
No. I'm Batman today. I saved the day. He's still Robin.
Except for that stupid thing you did at the beginning of the game when you didn't have on the right shorts.
You know how SpongeBob was getting punched by that one nigga, the hash slinging slasher or some shit like that, but that shit won't hurt him. That's exactly how Buddy Hield treats Jimmy Butler's insults. Jimmy would be like, "Oh my God, Buddy, he shot 3 for fucking 10. Like just because he hit a big 3 doesn't mean he had a good game." And Buddy Hield would be like, "But I hit the cut shot, Jimmy. I had a great game, Jimmy." And so did you. Like, shut up, buddy. Like, that's the type of relationship they got. So I feel like Buddy Hield is with the shits. Like, I feel like he understands that Jimmy Butler is just a troll and he just trolls him back. Like,
He needed that though. Like he needed a troll to actually keep him on his toes, basically. Like
I can respect it. I definitely respect
shit,
it.
that's just like who's to say like that's with like Draymond and like Steph and all. I mean Draymond, Steph, and like Clay for real. Like they formed that bond, and I know Draymond was sitting there actually keeping it real with them niggas at times. Like
yeah,
they basically had to say the same shit to Draymond too, though. Especially with that incident with him getting ejected. Well, with him basically getting suspended in the finals.
He takes a little swing and misses after he objected to James stepping over him. The conversation continues, the bumping and shoving, and there's a double foul call by Danny Crawford. Double foul does not result in any free throws. Obviously, each player picks up a personal. For Green, it's his 3rd.
which is insane, by the way. Like, looking back at it now that we know how crazy Draymond is, truly, going back to that whole finals, like, this nigga goddamn tried to kick LeBron in the nuts, like, in the worst way. Like, he missed.
You can't tell me Clay and Steph ain't say something to that nigga, bro.
Shit, they probably was on his ass. Like, what the fuck is you doing? Like, bro, not now. Like, out of all times you do that shit now. Bro, I can't help you. He stepped over me. He ain't no bitch. He a bitch. Bruh.
Man, I thought that was gonna be the rivalry of it all for real. Well, yeah. But I mean, now you see these niggas partying, clubbing together and shit.
This nigga text him every day. How you doing, my little king?
What's up, bro? What you up to, man? How your nuts feeling?
God damn. Basically, nah, that Lobos, whatever the fuck he's. That's the craziest caption, bro.
Pace, baby, keep up the pace. You run this hard just to stay in place.
Legacy, legacy, legacy.
That nigga said I got the king in me. What? No. Draymond, you was a grown man. Draymond the type of nigga that
He a
offer
grown
LeBron a
man making
seat.
those type of decisions, man. That's crazy.
Hey, how much was that Shannon Sharp bottle when we saw it in the ABC store?
Like $350.
God damn. Yeah, never mind.
No, it wasn't
350
that
is
much. It wasn't
crazy.
that much. It was like, what is it, like 109?
Like I said, that won't that much. Nigga, anything over to me for anything over $50 in liquor, that's
I think that
that's
shit was like $109, some shit like that.
I'd be like, that's Za right there, basically.
Man, that motherfucker messed with True Serum.
You believe you can beat Jamal Crawford in the one-on-one? Yes. Man, stop playing.
I'm just saying, Jamal, why you ducking me?
Yeah, what you trying to say, man?
I'm looking right at you.
I know you looking at me.
I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
Damn. Like, hey, how you doing? What's your name? I'm such and such. I'm shit. No, I don't. That's the problem right there. Man, what you mean? I've seen Drake put it in the basket.
Man.
You did too.
No, I did not. I did not see this man put nothing in the
He
basket.
probably beat you one-on-one.
I doubt it.
I don't.
We're going down the escalator. Well, we're going up the escalator. And he's like, or down, he's like, yo, I love your family. I love y'all. Y'all make me laugh, man. All the stuff you do, more money.
You know you love yourself some LeBron James.
Yeah. You know that's gonna happen. He the GOAT. He the GOAT. Say it with me.
He's not. I just got off the phone with MJ last night.
okay.
Just to remind him.
You should have hung up on him.
I hung up on him.
Yeah. Say the GOAT.
You want to be famous? Play good in these type of games. You're a minion for life.
I got to my predicate. I got to my predicate. The match spit retention. I got to my predicate. I got to my predicate. I got to my predicate. I just spent the black sheets. I just brought a brand new G. And I brought an NCT. And I brought an ANG. I just got a brand new V.
Shit, it's mixed with something, because you see what shit it got him in.
Shit.
Shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from that. Now that I think about it. Shit.
The only fans girl, shit, she saw all that money he was raking in from that shit. She was like, yeah, let me get a piece of that. And if you saying that shit, bruh, yeah, and if you saying that shit worth, well, that shit is $100 or like over $200 in the ABC store. That $50 million that he paid her, bruh, that's probably like 6 months or like a year in a check for real. Just from that brand. Well, just from that like business that he has. Other than that, all his other businesses is straight. I mean, I get it though. That's still a nice chunk of change that you having to give up, but
He lost that first take money. I'm sorry, bro. Like,
And he lost that first take money. And he lost that NFL money in a sweep.
yeah. I mean, shit, he still got the pod though.
Man,
yeah, but that ain't
probably-
that first take. That ain't that first take money.
He gonna have to act a fool like a motherfucker.
It's highly like considered that with what he went through, no motherfucking panel might hire him.
I mean, no, his
Like,
check is definitely his
somebody.
worth is definitely blundered. I'll say that too. Like he's not making what he's normally making now, what he was making last year now.
Yeah, you think Fox will take him back?
Nah, I think so. Nah, they kind of cutting the bullshit off too. So
Because of that Paul Pierce shit. That's why. So you getting Paul Pierce, Larry Fitzgerald. I mean, no, was it Larry Fitzgerald? No, it was Richard Sherman. That was on there.
Richard Sherman was cutting up too.
Yeah.
Shit.
Once you had all the
really,
niggas on
Joy
there,
Taylor is the reason why that shit got blown the fuck up.
You said who?
Joy Taylor. Peanut butter skin.
That peanut butter skin with that big rack.
Crack that every day of the week, boy.
Man, Joy, if you're looking for a job, shit, we can use a moderator.
That's what they was doing. They was cracking their ass every week.
Man, I'm talking about heavy rotation, like sub in, sub out. Like
even Skip had a turn. Like,
man, Skip probably got a couple kisses or something. I don't know.
I don't think
he probably got to touch the junk a little bit.
To be honest, he looked like one of them niggas that do that Diddy though. Like, I'll pay you to fuck my wife kind of shit.
Bro, what you think Lil Wayne was doing? Why you think him and Lil Wayne so buddy?
You've gotten in a different way from me, very close to him.
I love Wayne, so he and I just
we formed a friendship that has nothing to do with you or sports, and just formed a friendship of we just connect on life. The person I know of Wayne is one of the sweetest, most wonderful people.
He is.
Nicest, caring, loving, and I love him as my friend. And
Oh yeah, he probably
Yeah, he
passed.
probably was clapping Ernestine. Wayne,
Oh,
I just want to see this, Wayne. Please for me. Like how Skip talk.
I
How
just
that
want to
dude
say
do
I've
it.
Hey,
seen this before.
hold on. What Lil Wayne got to do with this?
You mean you never seen Lil Wayne and Skip hang out?
Yeah, but what they got to do with Epstein?
Rob said he thinks Skip on that Diddy shit, and he was
Oh,
basically saying like,
Like
like
he pays people to fuck his wife. Basically, that's what I mean with Skip. That's
wow.
I say he looks like the type of person that does that kind of shit. Like he pays
yeah.
somebody
This
to
is
fuck his wife.
allegedly.
Yeah.
That man do got a case. No, I ain't
Oh,
gonna laugh at my nigga Skip. Shout out to Skip, man. I fucks with you, Skip. Like, as long
damn.
as you innocent.
Shit, Diddy case is up now.
Is it really? I mean,
No,
he
he
got
has
a
to go
lot of
stand.
charges taken off, but is it
I mean, right
really?
now he's just waiting on sentencing though. But other than that, he's already been found guilty and not guilty of those charges. So I mean,
Of those
now you
this
can say
Yeah.
whatever now.
Sean Diddy Combs found partially guilty in his federal criminal trial. The jury finding him not guilty of the most serious charge, racketeering conspiracy, but finding him guilty of counts 3 and 5, transportation to engage in prostitution. Combs also found not guilty of sex trafficking. The prosecution calling 34 witnesses over the course of more than 6 weeks, including ex-girlfriends, former Combs employees, and rapper Kid Cudi. Prosecutors argued Combs and his associates used his business as a criminal enterprise to lure and traffic his ex-girlfriends Cassie Ventura and a woman who testified under the pseudonym Jane. They both testified they felt forced into drug-fueled sex performances with male escorts that Combs referred to as freak-offs, hotel nights, or wild king nights. The jury seeing more than 1,000 exhibits, including photos of baby oil and lubricant, assault weapons, and drugs. This footage also at the heart of the case, showing Combs kicking and dragging Ventura in 2016 at the Intercontinental Hotel in Los Angeles, after she says she tried to leave a freak off. The defense argued the women were willing participants in fulfilling Combs' sexual desires, and that all the encounters we'd heard about in this trial were consensual. Ventura's
You can say whatever now. You can't call him. You can't call him what the fuck they want. You can't call him a rapist. Can't call him anything. He beat all that, bro.
Really, all you can call him is a woman beater at this point.
I think it's. I don't know. I don't
That's
know. I
allegedly.
pretty
It's
much lost
allegedly.
Well,
interest.
a woman beater and a sicko.
That's all you
And a
can say is
sicko.
all we know is he beat bitches and he freaky.
That's not a good combination.
No, it's not. But he ain't all them other
That's
things they called him.
that's
Wait,
brown and white right there,
what is
ain't
he,
it?
Davon? What is he?
What?
You said all we know is what now?
He beat
About Diddy?
bitches and he freaky.
That's that no. What? Man.
Nah, that
Wait.
ain't a pause, but I was just weak just because he said yeah that he freaky and shit. Yeah, that nigga is
It's
he's
true.
beyond freaky, bro. With all that shit.
Once I heard about the nut on the nipple, I
All
was
right, well, we ain't gotta get into detail, goddamn it. Shit.
God damn, pause. But I'm saying that's what he did. Like, wild boy, wild freaky boy. Gosh, your
Bad
mind.
boy. He
But
always
yeah,
said that.
Major, hide out in danger if your girl keep coming around. And I'm a blazer, I'm the bad boy flavor. Light blue gators, not guilty. Come on, make this money, take this money. Ain't no
We haven't really heard 50 say anything about like his
50
baby
was
mom.
50 knew. I believe 50 and all them and Wendy knew the whole time though. No bullshit.
Yeah, he said that's why he stopped
Yeah,
fucking with
you
her.
definitely said that shit.
And they was
You
like all
definitely
them
been
all
snitching
them
on this
niggas.
nigga the whole time.
It's crazy. He was like all them niggas that go to their parties and all them niggas. They know. They ain't gonna say nothing though. Like,
It's
I believe,
freaky. It's
I
freaky
believe
as
that shit.
hell.
And now they saying Gene Deal ain't gonna have nothing to talk about now.
Low
Crazy.
key, they low key gave it up on the internet when he was at the Kevin Hart was hosting his party. Bro, it was hella celebrities in that bitch, bro. You ain't see none of them niggas come up to the camera like they was there. But when they were doing that white shit with that white dude, the other white billionaire, they be pretty much making money off whoever show up to his shit. Cause everybody be at that shit. And I'm like, what does this nigga do? Like, I'm talking about that white
Bruh,
part.
for real. I think when they talk about, I think when Diddy was actually having sex parties, bruh, or not even sex parties. Well, this is I don't know. This is just what I'm thinking, to be honest. I feel like when he was throwing them parties, it was like an actual party, but he actually had rooms where people could actually go fucking, basically. Like,
And is that weird?
no, it's only weird what you're doing in that room, at least, or what you bring into that room, basically. Like,
So in that case, everybody should just mind their business, right?
I mean, to me, yeah, and that's why I feel like with all this shit blowing up about him, like this shit is just so stupid. And I mean, with the shit when he actually got charged with everything, and they brought it all up in the case, it was just only a way to really just embarrass this man, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, humiliation ritual.
yeah, but other than that, like, I mean, he's only going to probably get like, yeah, I mean, if he does go to jail, he's probably only going to get like 10 or 20. He's probably only going to get like 10 or 15 years, to be honest.
You think it's gonna be that much?
I mean, unless somehow like the lawyers, like, I don't know, do something, or it's a major change in like this whole thing, to be honest. Like, because there's no way they would want to send this man back to like jail until what, October, or I think they said September.
What is the charge carry that he got convicted on?
Just basically like paying a sex worker. Or trafficking a sex worker, basically, like telling them or flying them out to come and fuck Cassie. That's what he's really getting charged for.
Didn't you get like some drug shit too?
Nah, he didn't get charged with no drug shit.
Oh, word.
They was trying to find drugs in that baby oil, but they couldn't find nothing. It's just that nigga was freaky. Like, nigga had hundreds of thousands of baby oil. Like,
it's crazy.
Come on now, what is baby oil used for, bro? Like, come on now, that's the gayest thing. That's the gayest giveaway. You don't need to give. You don't need baby oil for it, like a woman. They already wet. Like that's the gayest thing to give it away. Like so, like he's that
I don't
level.
know about that though. Some
He's
bitches, like, after when you keep fucking them, they do dry up though.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, bro. He into the wild freaky shit, bro. That's all that is. That's all that is there. He's a
Ain't no
wild
bitch false to keep
ass
running.
freak,
Well,
bro.
don't no bitch false to keep running. I can say that for sure.
And I think that shit started even in the Biggie days. He had Biggie saying wild shit, bro. Like Biggie done said some shit niggas that just Biggie said some shit on the album that niggas be just glossing over.
Say what? When I met you, I admit my first thought was a trick. Hands in the air. So good. I suck on the daddy's dick.
What?
Excuse me, say what? What?
Like, I'm not gonna quote it because it's too crazy, but
Yeah, I already said like you might as well leave the quotables alone. I guess that's why it's overlooked. The quotables is too unquotable.
It's too unquotable, bro. A grown man saying that shit, bro.
Nigga talking about a bitch dad, like, tripping.
Egregious.
Egregious. That shit is a technical
Egregious
foul. I'm sorry,
B.I.G.
bro. Like, and Diddy back there vibing that shit on. Yeah. That's that shit. That shit fire. Yeah, like, yeah.
Even an ad lib. Right. No, wrong.
Wrong.
May I interest y'all in these next 10 games by this opponent or this team?
Ooh.
OKC. So again, Rockets, we played them first. The
Lost.
Pacers.
Win.
Lost is crazy. Anyways, Indiana Pacers.
Win.
That's a win. Atlanta Hawks. I mean, I know
Win.
y'all hyping them up. But I don't know. I don't know if they that good yet. I think they will try to figure some things out before they be that good. Got the Dallas Mavericks after that. The Dallas Mavericks actually had our number in the last couple years, so I don't know. That might be a shaky one. But I feel like they will need Kyrie. Anthony Davis might get off though, so that's the toss up right there. I'll say that. Got Sacramento after that. Washington Wizards, New Orleans Pelicans. So that's 3 straight wins. Got the Clippers. Now that's gonna be a difficult one. That's a toss up right there. Then you got Portland Trail Blazers, win. And then Sacramento again, win. So I don't know. I'm looking at a possible 8 out of 2. I can see the Clippers and the Mavs giving us problems. But I feel like we go goddamn clamp up the Rockets. I ain't too worried about them like that because I still feel like they don't have that much shooting. Obviously, they got Kevin Durant. And, Fred VanVleet, he can fuck around, have one of his Toronto's finals games where he just hitting everything, and he has done that against us before. But after that, you're gonna have to depend on Jabari Smith Jr. hitting shots, which he can do, but consistently, that's a whole nother story. And then the man Thompson and Tyree Eason, yeah, yeah, have at it. Tyree Eason, he can kind of shoot a little bit. He can shoot a little bit, so it's kind of like if he hitting, then you can't really dare him like that. But man Thompson, have at it, have at it. I way rather you shoot than fucking take off from the free throw line trying to dunk that bitch. So yeah, I think if anything, we're just going to let them shoot the threes. That's how we play defense, anyways. We give up corner threes and like just live with those results. So it's like if you're a team that can't shoot against us, yeah, we're gonna fuck around, just run up the defense, fuck around, take away the post too. Especially with, you're seeing what Caruso did. And Lou Dort and Casey Wallace can do the same thing as far as that gang defense and just, crowding the post and make it difficult for a Sangoon or even a Kevin Durant when he gets in the post. That high post, that's even easier for us. Getting Kevin Durant in the high post. Imagine Amen Thompson passing the ball to Kevin Durant and let's say Shea is guarding him. Let's just say Shea is guarding Amen Thompson. Who will be guarding KD? I guess J-Dub. You don't think Shea is going to immediately go to Kevin Durant as soon as he get the ball and leave Amen Thompson wide open at the three? So yeah. I'm definitely okay with us in that aspect. We can't do that against other teams like the Mavs. That's a different story. Because if you crowd up AD, then you got Klay Thompson and D'Angelo Russell waiting at the 3-point line. So that's a little different. So I think that's more of a problem for us. I'm more concerned of the Mavs game than the Rockets game. But, regardless, I think those are the only two. Well, also the Clippers. I'm concerned about them in the sense that, Zubac and we got Isaiah Hartenstein for that. But I think Zubac is trending in the right direction. And when you got James Harden passing the ball to him, he can definitely have a 20-20 game and, fuck around, make an impact in that paint. And then, Kawhi Leonard, 100% Kawhi Leonard at that. He could fuck around and change the tide because, I don't think we really got nobody. J-Dub can guard him. But he will really have to guard him. Like, when Kawhi is healthy, he will fuck around and do hezzy tween pull-up threes on your ass.
Finds a wide open Kawhi Leonard. What a pass!
Kind of like Chris Dunn.
Leonard in the mid-range. Yep.
Have what Norm has that stays with him and gives him another superpower.
Goes to the rack and lays it. Leonard and Dorian Finney-Smith. The floater is here tonight. Again on Finney-Smith. Another mid-range. Another buck. He was part of the deal that sent Norman Powell to the Blazers against Brooklyn. Kawhi Leonard makes the free throw. Hops into the paint and lays. Leonard from the dotted line. Kawhi. Never played to
get the effort despite the struggles all night. I'm feeling a lot better in game time situations with this one.
Starts to show their teeth in the second quarter. The offense. Leonard on the flyby from Lillard. Two to shoot. Leonard ahead of the horn. Oh, Leonard spins away from Lopez. Oh, what a Leonard tries to drive on Lopez. Creates the contact. Kawhi on Lillard. This is a three. It's gone.
Easily. Efficiently. And leave with like 30. And if he's really healthy, playing defense, yeah, that's definitely going to be something for us. So, I'm going to go with 8-2, though. I think we are 8-2. I can't really think I'll have to see the rest of these schedules. We ain't going to do all these teams and all that. But, as far as like the top tier teams, the Rockets, Nuggets, I'll even throw the Timberwolves in there, I guess. Those sort of teams. I wonder how they're looking in their first 10 teams or first 10 games because, as far as the Western Conference, I would say there's no space to give up a lot of games or give up, like, seeding positioning. Like, the team that's going to hit the ground running or whatever faster, that's probably going to be the team that wins the conference or wins the Western Conference because it's going to get to a point where everybody is just losing to everybody. So if you don't have some gap already developed, you can get on the streak or anything like that. That's cool, but still, the streak in the West, that's tough. So I would think it'll be very crucial for any team that's trying to make the playoffs and have home field advantage. You're going to have to start great. You're going to have to start great. Like, you can't drop no games. Like, if you're better than the team, you have to win. So, you know, I like how we looking. I like how we looking in the first. Don't let us get the first seed again, goddamn. We done got it 2 years in a row. How many times we gonna keep getting this shit?
Gotta translate in the playoffs because y'all almost got took out.
Oh no, it translated. It translated. We definitely translated.
Yeah, Denver could be in the same spot y'all in right now this year.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
I like your confidence.
Hey, have a
Somebody,
confident.
champions get knocked off the hill all the time.
Oh yeah,
Like,
they do. But I was confident before we got knocked off, so I guess I'm remain confident regardless.
okay.
I just got validated. That's all.
Yeah, you definitely got validated by a ring. Yeah, ring definitely evaluates like for the culture, but like
Yeah, but the confidence definitely gonna be there. If anything, the confidence is damn near all time high,
let's just see what y'all can do.
and it's not because of the ring.
Okay. Let's just see, are y'all gonna dominate like y'all did last year?
I don't
Y'all
think we're gonna
dominated.
dominate. I don't think we're gonna dominate. I think all the teams, or like majority of the teams, they're adjusting to the CBA and all of its complications with the salary cap. So everybody is now adjusting to like building a roster up versus like paying the top four players max money. So I feel like that's what's going to make this season more difficult is that teams are now adjusting to the CBA and how you can construct a roster. Like not overpaying for certain players. Like you're not overpaying for a fourth best player like Michael Porter Jr. Instead, you're going to flip that money and get four rotational players that are serviceable. So, I think it's things like that with Denver, with the Clippers. Trying to think who else. The Warriors, I guess. Who else? Who are the top teams? Timberwolves. Like most of those teams made trades to alleviate certain contracts and rebuild their rosters. So, I think that's the theme of the next 7 years. Is like it's going to be everybody's going to have a well quality team. It's just really dependent on like who's going to be the stars that come through. Like straight up, like it ain't gonna be no bailout because you got this super experienced player or some shit like that. Like, nah, it's going to be who's the best star or who's the best three stars, really. Like the others probably do their job or whatever, but I think it's going to come down to like what star player is putting up 37 and 7, like some shit like that. But basically, what I'm saying is like it's going to be so even with teams from 5 to 9. Like I think every playoff team is going to have a 9-man roster versus like 8 or 7. I feel like those 5 to 9, they will be normalized. Like it's gonna be good benches and all that shit go even out. The stars are going to have to be the ones that like overproduce over another star. Like it ain't gonna be no star cancellation. It ain't gonna be no Luca dropping 40, 10, and 10, and Shea dropping 40, 10, and 10 or whatever, and like it cancels out. Like somebody's 40, 10, and 10 is gonna mean more. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Not to yap too much, but yeah, as far as like how we're gonna look in the West or in the NBA, yeah, I would say that the Western Conference has definitely got better than last year, for sure. Like But they ain't fucking with us. Sorry. If anything, all y'all niggas is doing is playing catch up. Let me stop talking shit. Anything else as far as the NBA? I'm pretty sure we done covered everything.
Yeah, we done covered pretty much everything.
Yeah. I guess we could say the Christmas games and the MLK games and all that stuff. Like we could just kind of go back to that when the season actually start. But yeah, I would say our teams specifically, they look like they have a good chance of starting off good. So, you know, we'll see how that work out when the season come along. Um, yeah, we can go ahead and move on. Uh, I guess we could go ahead and do NFL. Any NFL takes? I mean, the season is upon us, even though it's preseason. But I mean, we ain't got to go in depth with anything. Like, what is just like a smooth little temperament of what y'all feel as far as the NFL and how it can like brew up in its own, beginning.
One, I'm talking to you about my Commanders, and yeah, when I talk to you about my Commanders and those 2 dates, we got to see your team, the Eagles. I think, I think we're gonna be the top two teams in our division. Respectfully, 12-6, 12-6, 13-4, maybe. How many games in the NFL now? 18. So yeah, maybe
17.
17. So maybe, yeah, I can see us 10-7, 11-6 type shit. Like then that 11-6, that 11 jump, it comes with some territory. But I think everybody on the offense gets better. I think Jaden, I think Daniels, I think he takes a step. I
Uh-huh.
almost want to say, like, I don't want to say MVP runnings, but like maybe he should be a name on there. Um yeah. So like that's what I feel. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do with Terry McLaurin. We
Thank
gotta
you.
figure out
I
what
was
we're gonna do
waiting
with him.
for that
We gotta figure out what we're gonna do with him. It's very
because
loud.
how big of a problem that is if it is a problem.
It's very loud and it's very messy. So I don't know, man. You can't just let him walk. If we can get, I don't know, man. There's a lot. There's a lot I could say about the situation, but I feel like you got to pay the man. You got to pay the man to play the man. So like he deserves that respect. Like he's damn near arguably top five receiver. I'm not gonna say arguably, he is a top five receiver. But like, bro, you got to pay the man. Yeah. I mean, contrary to your belief, I feel like it'd probably be between me, us, y'all, and like probably, probably one of them teams out of that Chicago division. Probably the Packers. Probably the Packers or like Detroit or the Vikings. One of them teams, bro. Like so, yeah, that's how I feel. 11-6, 10-7.
Well, that's nice. I mean, I'm probably going to be a little more of a patient predictor because it's like I just want to see this opening night first before I get, ahead. I got to appreciate the moment that is before I start thinking about all these other opponents. So really, I'm just focused on the sorry ass Cowboys. And you know why I'm focused on these sorry ass niggas? And I didn't even want to be disrespectful at first. I was gonna keep it all humble and all peaceful. But it's not the fans that are doing it. I haven't heard too much from the fans lately. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. This whole off season, I really haven't been hearing too much about football. Like
They being real.
all
They
the
being
hype and
realistic.
stuff.
They being realistic.
Well, kudos to them because that's a thing called maturity. But the players, they the ones that's just yapping now. There's a whole topsy turvy thing going on because usually the players ain't talk. They'll probably say something out of rivalry perspective, but they ain't never said nothing too crazy. But now you got Dak Prescott having a joint practice with the Rams or some shit like that, talking to the GM or some shit, or talking to one of the players talking about we'll see you in the NFC Championship. What the fuck is you talking about? You go see them in a. Did you forget who just? And this is after. This is after the motherfucker would say, "Oh, well, I know they won the Super Bowl, but we had some really good moments with the Eagles where I feel like we're on their level." I'm so tired of Rain Dakota Prescott. I'm so tired of him. If I'm tired of him and his bum ass, I know these Cowboys fans tired of him. But that's okay. Cause we gonna see how this week 1 game look like. I feel like Dallas, they're gonna have to play with some pressure, even though this is our night. They're gonna have pressure to ruin it. And are they equipped to have that type of game? Maybe. But now with all that chatter in that locker room again, Michael Parsons has not been paid yet. He is still disgruntled. So even if he's on the field, you still might not get him at 100%. Now Lane Dickerson is a question. He's dealing with a injury, which I don't think he's going to be playing to like week 4 or week 5. Even though he could fuck around and work himself to week 1, I just wouldn't recommend it. And also, AJ Brown is now dealing with a hamstring, the same hamstring injury he had last year. So, he's kind of ailing with that injury. So he should be ready for week 1, but we definitely going to have to put some precautionary, actions around his hamstring or whatever. So, we kind of got some injuries going on, and
I
also
told you
N'Kobe Dean
injuries is
is.
gonna be the thing. I
I
told
mean,
you that.
but again, we had injuries last year. They ain't stopped too much. Lane Dickerson was injured a couple times last year, and that didn't make too much of a difference. We still got wins. Lane Johnson was hurt a couple times. We still got wins. So it's like it ain't nothing new. Everybody experienced injuries. It ain't nothing too much though. I think our offensive line is still one of the best offensive lines in the league. Even though we're losing one of our premier players in Lane Dickerson, let's understand this is one of the best guards in the NFL. So I hate that he is hurt, but I think we could fuck around and
Probably the
plug
best after
in.
Kelsey.
You said what?
Probably the best after Kelsey.
I don't know about that. No, Lane. Lane is better than Kelsey.
Lane is better than Kelsey?
2 rings. All pro. Year after year. I mean, I know Kelsey was the same, but Kelsey don't got 2 rings.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we talking about right tackle. But yeah, goddamn. Yeah. If Michael Parsons ain't engaged, I think, our line can hold up. And even that, I don't think their team is all that good, to be honest. I really don't. Like, I don't think they got that much star power. I mean, they got
Yeah,
some
Dak.
good secondary players. And so what? Like, so fucking what?
Yeah, Dak and them receivers.
George Pickens is a great pickup. I will say that.
Trying to break away is Pickens, and he does. Delivers it downfield, and it's hauled in by Pickens.
Exceptional concentration by Pickens because they do seize the ball and try to affect it.
It's a moonshot, and it's caught by Pickens. Deep downfield, and it's caught.
Yards for the team so far.
Pickens, catch, run, slips out of there. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
3rd and 8.
Catch, Pickens turns the corner for a first down. And it's a moon ball, and it's caught by Pickens.
Like, he definitely does bring a different
I'm just saying,
dynamic.
you act like they can't score. Like, they can score.
He can definitely make a difference for that team scoring wise. But I still think Dak is going to trick some shit up. I still think we're going to put Dak in a panic position, and he's going to fucking get overzealous on the throw, and that's all we fucking need.
Act like Dak don't average like damn near three and some change a game and almost
Yeah,
2
he didn't do
touchdowns.
that last year against this Vic Fangio defense. This
Yeah, well,
Super
he was
Bowl
hurt
winning
last year.
defense.
He was hurt last year.
He didn't see us.
Okay, he gonna see y'all this year. Healthy.
After we just won a Super Bowl and we got a year under our belt
We talking
with
about
our
this
defensive
year.
coordinator.
We talking about this year.
Okay, and I'm saying we got a defensive coordinator that's in his 2nd year coming up, fresh off a Super Bowl. Well, he just shut off Patrick Mahomes. I get it. We're talking about this year, but I'm talking about trajectory. Meanwhile, Dak is coming off an injury. He's stone cold. And even when he was playing, he was ass. They made a whole song about it. Louis Bell straight to ass. Dak can't complete a pass. Yeah, I
Yeah, he
don't fear
was
that
they
man.
was ass before he got hurt though. They was ass like them 6 games.
He
He
was
was.
ass.
Yeah, he was ass.
Cooper Rush was getting them some wins.
Yeah.
And they don't got him no more.
I don't know, man. I think that wide receiver class, that wide receiver core he got is nice. You
I
give him
think our corners
momentum.
are nice.
You give him momentum. I think they'll take advantage of it more than less. That's all I'm gonna say. Maybe not with y'all, but I feel like they can win 9 games this season.
I feel like
And
they
that's
can get
not
double
saying
digits.
that's not saying nothing. I think they can win 9 games.
I think they could get 10. I
Like
think
I
they
really
get
would.
nine to
I
seven
really
probably
would.
fair though.
I really would. I really would allow them to win. Like I really would like them to win 10 games because that just means our division is way more better.
I think they got that potential. Like I ain't saying here to say that the Cowboys is ass. I'm just saying like they definitely not fucking with us. But if we talking about the NFL, like I think they're in a tier with I guess like the Packers Vikings. Maybe San
Nah,
Francisco
they're a
if
little
they get
lower than
their shit
that, bro.
together.
They're a little lower than that.
So I guess they're in the tier with San Fran
They're in the tier
currently.
with San Fran. They're in the tier with San Fran, Seattle, Arizona, Jaguars. They in a division like a tier with them niggas.
Okay, that's
Like
fair.
shit got to go right. Like now, I put the Jaguars in there, but the Jaguars got a healthy Trevor Lawrence coming up this season, and they got the boy on both sides. So pause. But like, they could be a better team. They could be a better team. I got them second in that division, coming out of that division. I got them second. Like,
Who in that
so
division again?
the
Texas,
fucking
Tennessee,
Tennessee and fucking Colts.
and Colts. Jaguars second best. Yeah, that's fair.
I think it's gonna be fun to see the Titans play though. They're not gonna win no games though. He has
Yeah.
no receivers.
They got Calvin Ridley.
They had the worst receiving class probably in the NFL, bro.
I'm trying to think. Calvin Ridley. I think they still got the Westbrook kid.
D.D.
Got a
Westbrook.
couple. He might have left though. I think he might went to another team.
Yeah, so if all you got is Calvin Ridley that you can think of, you know this shit is trash.
Yeah, that shit is trash. Cause the other dude that they drafted in the first round, he got released not too long ago. So they definitely struggling. But I don't know. They had some guys though. They had some guys that was alright. But that's about it. Yeah, they probably do gotta. I don't even want to look at their depth chart. I just see them when I see them.
And I just put Arizona up there because shit, I just can't never count Kyler Murray out for real, bro. Like I always feel like he better than what he is. Like, but he just don't show it. Like I don't know, bro. He be putting up numbers though.
Murray pumps once. Murray in trouble. Murray toward the back of the end zone. Caught. Pressure's coming. Murray dances out. He may be able to run for the first down. He does. And he makes a man miss. He gets inside Buffalo territory and he got back to Donald. Launches. End zone. Harrison. Murray on the rollout. Looking deep for Harrison. Marvin Harrison Jr. took the rush on Murray. He's able to get away. Right in front of Byron Young. He's going to launch it. Harrison's free. For him. Pressure coming. Got away from Verse. Still on the move. Still on his feet. Throws to the end zone. It is caught. Here's Murray. Climbing the pocket. Getting away. He's got some space. Ooh. Nearly took a out of the pocket. And there he goes. And wisely, eventually, feet. Throws and open right. It's fake. It's Murray rolling out across his bike. Trey McBride is back. And a big gainer to McBride. Oh, man rush. Murray, lofty one for the crowd. Oh, good adjustment. He's got time. Loaded up, going deep. Has a man, and it is caught. Michael Wilson in stride. Looking to flow one up. High. Oh! Murray in deep trouble. Backpedaling. Throwing it up for Harris. Oh, he's to throw. Kyler Murray lets it rip. Kyler Murray on a throw on third down. He catapults it out.
He just maybe, I don't know.
Is it possible that in moments that he literally really can't see through like the offensive line and he kind of just throws up a bad throw, thinking that he can see enough?
Probably so.
That sucks.
He's probably better outside the pocket at throwing.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, I would rather him throw outside the pocket the whole time.
yeah, so he shouldn't be taking no plays from under center. Like, for real, for real.
But he is a good pocket passer though. I will say that he is a good pocket passer. Like he could throw a bomb, and when you got Marvin Harrison Jr., yeah, I mean, he can do it. I just would rather him not all the time, or more than he should. Yeah, we'll see how all that go. I mean, we could go into depth another time.
Yeah, we'll go into depth on football a little bit more deeper into the season.
Yeah, especially because the AFC, we got to get to that another time. But that'll be a whole nother separate thing. So, but before we move off of that, now this whole Jalen Cam thing. Now, I only seen Cam respond as far as like on his show.
Jalen Hurts. This has nothing to do with me hating Eagles fans. This has nothing to do with me being bitter. This is just my thought process in evaluating quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts only threw for 2,900 yards. If we want to argue the point of why Cam did not put Jalen Hurts in his top 10, it's just because I've had this conversation with Jalen Hurts face to face. And this is the facts. This is the truth. It's unfortunate that in his current situation, he will not really be able to showcase what he's able to fully do.
But what you say, he started to go crazy with Gilly and stuff like that. Like I don't know too much of that. All I know is Gilly was at his birthday party and he was basically flexing his Super Bowl ring, talking about Cam ain't got this.
Cam ain't never had one of these. Oh! I ain't going back and forth with you, nigga. Thank you, Jalen. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Jeffrey.
He wasn't trying to hear that shit. Then Cam was like, "You ain't never play football." Blah blah blah.
That's the tip I think Cam coming from. Like how you talk to me about shit like that? You ain't even.
I'm sorry, that's too crazy. That was egregious. Can you please pause that? That was crazy.
The tip. Yeah, my pause. Pause.
We'll continue.
I feel both sides. I feel both sides. Pause. Hold on.
It's because you said it 4 times in a row. It's like if you just said that one time, it would have been all right, nigga. You said that shit. Bro, you said that shit like a song, bro.
Just go ahead, bro. it's just coming out of me. Dad, damn,
Wow.
man. Go ahead.
Oh my god, bro.
Go ahead,
See, yeah, I ain't even gotta say nothing, bro. Y'all already know.
Flagrant foul, technical foul, unsportsmanlike conduct, unsportsmanlike foul.
Unsportsmanlike foul.
My nigga got all them shits in one play. But yeah, I don't know too much. I mean, to be honest, bro, like I fuck with Cam. Like Cam Newton is one of the greatest quarterback talents I've ever seen in my life.
Touchdown since 2011. That's pretty unbelievable. He did help to me that it was that easy of a call, but from that angle, he definitely.
When you have hands like this, you just do whatever you got to do.
Romo fires in the end zone. Touchdown. Going for it all. End zone wide open. Touchdown. Second down. End zone. There it is. And he's going to keep it. No flip. Touchdown. Underneath. Complete.
Look at my dad.
To the goal line. Touchdown.
Get him now. 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 Get him now.
Spot.
Get him now. Get him now.
For Olsen.
Get him now. Get him now.
Looking corner end
Get him
zone.
now. Get him now.
Panthers pick it up. End zone.
Look at my dad.
They're going to
Everybody
throw.
stand down.
And in the end
Trap
zone,
niggas on the left. Trap niggas like a dad. Trap niggas in the balls. Trap niggas on the stars. Stafford getting downfield. Touchdown. End zone. Touchdown. Here's one for Brown. Touchdown on the pick and I win it like Bill. Here comes the end zone. End zone. Olsen. Newton steps into it. Got Brown wide open. And Corey Brown is gone. 20, 10. Touchdown. Continue to roll it. He's in for the touchdown.
Like, you talking about 6'5", basically a tight end, really a running back. A 6'5" running back, 6'5", 250, athletic, can jump. I'm not sure what his vertical is, but it's probably damn near 40. Not the fastest guy, but he is fast for being 6'5" and 240. Like, and aside from all that, the motherfucker is still a proficient quarterback. He can make all the throws. Well, not all the throws, but he can make enough throws to be an elite quarterback, which he's been through most of his career. But outside of that MVP year, which was a great year, dominated the league, only had like one loss outside of that Super Bowl. The man hasn't really done too much outside of that. It's pretty much damn near, I don't want to say mediocre, because individually he's Cam Newton. But as far as what he's done as a leader, that's not even in the same stratosphere as Jalen Hurts. We're not even going to sit here because we watched Jalen Hurts have a great year. Damn near MVP year.
Man-to-man coverage, give your quarterback an opportunity to just walk in the end zone.
Got to be the Trojan horse.
Now you've got to deal with the quarterback, and oh yeah, I forgot about
to get across the goal line before this ball comes up. There's the big hit. He still has the ball. He's reaching across. Excellent job by Jalen Hurts to get that touchdown. Hurts to the end zone for the touchdown. Good protection again. Launch downfield. Watkins wide open. Touchdown. Hurts keeps around the edge. Bends it back down, fighting for the end. Holding call on Harrison Smith, but then he realizes Hurts is running, so he turns around and starts blocking. Hurts, slant, Brown. So here is Hurts to the end zone.
Oh boy, deep ball it is. And it is. Get on yourself as Hurts going down the field. Can they do it again? Yes, they can.
Hurts, time, throws, caught, touchdown. Hurts throwing, open.
Hurts pops up, throws, pulls the trigger, end zone, touchdown. Hurts. We try the other side this time. Coming back to get it for the touchdown.
Design run again to the outside. Hurts trying to get there, and he's in for the touchdown. Pumps Hurts going deep for A.J. Brown. He has got it. And 7. Hurts lofts it for Smith. It's a touchdown. Devontae. News from near side. Instead, Hurts takes off and gashes him. The pressure coming out of the secondary. Hurts on and took off. End zone ahead. Touchdown.
Year he missed 2 games, and that basically caused him the MVP to who the fuck won MVP that year? Was it Lamar? 2022?
Probably Lamar. That sounds like
Probably Lamar. But yeah, Jalen Hurts, before he got hurt those last 2 games, he was damn near ready to win MVP himself. So he's been on that type of level to say that he helped lead his team. Now, I know A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, I get it. But we go to a year later, and that same team with A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith flamed out the last 4, 5, 6 games. So it wasn't like we were just so perfect that Jalen Hurts was getting carried, because then we started losing games with these same players, and now we got all these question marks. Are we even legit? Jalen Hurts turns around and takes a bad situation, whatever the shit was in the locker room, and basically did a 180 and went and got a fucking Super Bowl. Like, and the stats for like what? the first couple games or whatever weren't all that, but it was still decent enough. But in the biggest game, my man's didn't fumble and look at the ball and didn't get it. No, he was actually throwing bombs against this Hall of Fame defense, historical defense, back to back champions. Jalen Hurts was throwing those darts. Single coverage, double coverage, whatever. Jalen Hurts was doing all that. So for me to say that like Cam Newton is, I mean, he's right in a sense, but he's not all the way right. Because even though you did all that, you still didn't win, which is the ultimate goal in football. Like, you can be a great individual player and all that, but if you're not that much of a difference maker to where you can not hurt your team or elevate your team, I'm not trying to hear that. Honestly. Because I seen games where Cam Newton would put the towel over his head because he threw a pick.
Yeah.
Because he put his team in position to lose. Jalen Hurts, emotionless. He throws a pick, he's not smiling. Okay, we'll go back and get another one. Throws a touchdown, okay, we'll go back and get another one. Motherfucker only smile when they talking about the fucking offensive lineman. So, yeah, like, my whole point of the comparison between those two is I would rather take the intangibles that Jalen Hurts has over Cam Newton's talent. Because I've seen both. And I've seen both in the biggest games. And one prevailed over the other. And that was Jalen Hurts' intangibles.
I seen
So,
Cam in motherfucking in Auburn.
yeah, that was college. I seen Jalen Hurts in college too. Similar situation. Kind of, sort of. Yeah, give me Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, give me Jalen
All
Hurts.
day, every day. Shout out to Cam, though. Nothing to take away from Cam. Like, Cam, a
I
phenomenal
mean, are you
player.
saying that only because like championship culture though?
I guess so. I mean, I respect. What is the negative connotation of championship culture?
That it just makes him better because he has a championship, but Cam is probably the better quarterback in a sense.
Is a championship not the ultimate goal in sports?
Yeah, it is in ultimate sports, but are we gonna sit here and really
If
say
you
that?
produce at a better level than set player that's being compared in the biggest game, does that not make him like favorable? Because niggas can put up stats against the fucking Saints and Falcons and whoever else was in that division. And there were good teams in those times, but still, like, you can put up stats against sorry teams in the regular season. You
So
can
is
fuck
Marshall
around and
Falk?
look up.
So is Marshall Falk better than LaDainian Tomlinson?
I would probably say so. I'll probably say so.
Because
Slightly.
Marshall Falk got a championship.
And he also got prolific numbers, just not as long as a career.
He ain't got an MVP
He do got an MVP.
as
Damn.
a running back. Like
I believe he got the most touchdowns in running back history.
21.
Yeah. But still, it's like, see, I ain't gonna even act like I know the Chargers history like that. How long did they had Phillip Rivers? 2004.
Had him for 17 years.
So from 2004 to like 2019. Yeah, LT was damn sure in his prime. Yeah, so what the fuck? He didn't win shit. Yeah, LT. I mean, he had Antonio Gates.
He had good teammates. Don't do that.
Great defenses.
The Chargers went to a couple AFC championship games.
Yeah, and what I'm basically saying is he
They ran
wasn't
into
able to be
They
that
ran into
great.
Peyton Manning. They ran into Peyton Manning or Tom Brady. Specifically Peyton Manning.
Hey, well, if you can't break those codes, I don't know what to say.
They play in the same division. Don't the Broncos? No, don't the Colts play in the same? No, the Colts play in no, they don't play in it. But they coming out the AFC
AFC
though.
South. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably go with the winner. Like, and this is the thing about championship culture that we're getting misconstrued. When people talk about championship culture, they try to like downplay it to like Robert Horry, for example. Like that'll be the standard. They'll be like, oh, so Robert Horry got 7 championships that make him better than blah blah blah. Not necessarily. That's not the standard of what the conversation is about when we talk about championship culture. We're talking about the top dogs of those championship teams. We're not talking about the fifth man or the sixth man. We're talking about the number one option on the championship team and the number one option on not a championship team, but got good stats or better stats. That's the comparison. So we're not like just saying any championship player. We're talking about the elite championship player. So when we talk about championship culture and having this whole negative connotation of it, of the perception or whatever, is like how when did it become negative to have a championship? When did it become negative to win a championship? When did it become negative to win the biggest games against the best competition? Someone got to answer that.
I think if it started becoming a thing since like Chris Paul ain't got one, since like Russell Westbrook ain't got one, but people try to rank them in places that they shouldn't be ranked, and like
It became a thing when LeBron endorsed it.
Of everything. Like, okay, you weren't a great player if you never won a championship. Yeah. It's like, or if you won one, then you not can't enough. Be in the same conversation with this person. You tell me, you know, Allen Iverson and Charles Barkley and Steve Nash, you know, are fucking wasn't unbelievable. Like, oh, they can't be talked about or discussed with these guys is because this guy won one ring or won 2 rings or won, like, just we have to appreciate more of what guys have been able to accomplish, what guys have been able to do. A ring is a team accomplishment. That should be discussed. This team was the greatest team, okay? Or that team, you can have those conversations, but like trying to nitpick an individual because he was not able to win a team game or a team match or whatever the case may be. I don't know where it started. It's just it's a long conversation, especially when it comes to like, you know, me individually. It's just,
when LeBron endorsed it, it became a thing because LeBron is so accomplished as a championship player. He can say that and it be validated to a certain degree. The thing with LeBron is he has the championships and he has like all-time great stats, all-time leading scorer in NBA history, and probably going to be top 10 in all major statistics outside of steals and blocks. Maybe steals, but not blocks. But is I can't speak for LeBron. I can't speak for what he was trying to message out other than like, you know, some championship players aren't particularly better than certain players, and that's always been true. But it's like with championship culture, with champions, I would consider that to be like synonymous with their peaks, like them being at their all-time greatest. I'm not talking about the Jason Kidd championship. I'm talking about a Kawhi Leonard championship with the Raptors type shit, like those type of peaks. I feel like people forget people's peaks because they just want to say, oh, well, they won a championship. They had a championship team. Well, no, some of these motherfuckers got finals MVP. Some of these motherfuckers was dogging shit. So how is that better? I'm playing against the best team that the other side has to offer. I'm playing against the best. You telling me your garnered up stats from playing against the Hornets, the Wizards, the Raptors, like you telling me those garnered up stats, and don't get me wrong, still fucking impressive, still fucking elite. But you telling me that is way more impressive than a motherfucker that was dominating championships? So dominating championships are less of value than regular season stats.
okay, so it was was Rajon
That's
Rondo
basically what championship culture is to me. If that's what niggas is saying.
was Rajon Rondo dominating the Boston Celtics finals with that ring?
No.
No. Okay, but he was a major factor in it, right?
He was definitely a piece. Yes, he was
He
an
was
important
definitely a
piece.
piece. It was an important, very important, right?
Important enough considering he was the point guard. But he was the
So
fourth. He was fourth most important
so
for
he was
sure.
so he was a factor on the championship winning team, basically. Okay.
Yes, in his
And that
role.
holds more
Yes.
weight. And that holds more weight over Steve Nash's whole career.
Nah, I would say no. I would say no. And the reason I would say that is because when Rondo won his championships, he was not in the role of a star player. He was the point guard, but he wasn't like the star player. It was Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett,
If we
and
looking
Ray
at
Allen.
trajectory, not during that championship, but if we looking at trajectory, Rondo turned out to be like their second most important player.
Yes, but not in that championship year. So when they won it all, Rondo was not the
And
all
in a
star that
sense,
he ended up becoming.
you can still say he was though. It's the same person,
Yeah, but he
and
wasn't.
he's younger.
Yeah, but he was more of a back row player. Like he wasn't like a front row star like he became. I will say though, it got him back to the finals being a star. So that is one thing, but it didn't win it. So it kind of like take away from that. Like
All right, I get. All right,
when it
yeah,
was your
yeah,
time to shine as a star, I mean, it was a couple air balls I seen.
yeah. After you explain the
Could have won
championship
that
culture
series.
thing, explain the championship culture thing, yeah, it's more clear. Like we're not saying, but that's the level people gonna take it to. They're always gonna take it
That's
to
because
Robert
niggas is either
Horry.
casuals or trolls
Yeah,
or incompetent,
yeah. Nigga always gonna say that.
especially on the internet.
Yeah. So what? So like, any other topics? What other topic we got next?
Music wise, yeah, I ain't really got no music debate or anything, but I did just want to shout out Atlanta. First and foremost, we already know about Atlanta's reputation in hip hop and the royalty that's came from that city, starting with like Outkast and all those other guys, Goody Mob and all that stuff. And then the 2000s when they really started picking up on shit with like T.I. and Ludacris and Jeezy and all them. You know, Atlanta has been prolific for 25 years straight, like if not more. So definitely want to shout them out in that sense. But I say all that to say that I'm getting some of these all-time Atlanta vibes with the 4 albums that drop from Atlanta artists. We can start with Metro Boomin's I forgot what it was. Is it Futuristic Summer?
Jerry Rice 80 ball, Curry 30 ball, NBA, NFL, now this basketball. Yeah. Now for real. Jerry Rice 80 ball, Curry 30 ball, NBA or NFL, like now this basketball. Now for real. Flew overseas, now we going love in basketball. Lingo out the gym, I blew a 30 like Adderall.
She not like a girl cause her ass not fat. She a ratchet ass girl, put that in my Hellcat. Ain't Costa Rica with some heaters, MG6s for the max. How the fuck I'm coming down? Fuck it, do a bill back. One, bow, two, bye bye.
Oh, hey, Quay, NJ, I don't think I'll lie. Cho, NJ, holla, wow, TTU, overlay.
Yeah.
It's something like that, yeah. But yeah, Metro Boomin. And it's definitely important to say all that because he basically trying to bring back those, old 10 vibes, like old 11 vibes, and like that futuristic, black boy, white boy shit. Like,
They
Travis
said
Park.
niggas on comments. Well, and somebody's reaction to that. He said he's trying to get creative because he lost Drake.
I mean, maybe that could be something, but I think he was just doing the OD to his city for real, for real. I mean, why not? And again, like maybe he just wanted to step out his lane. I mean, again, like I said this before, Metro Boomin is very like very versatile with his like productions. So maybe he was just experimenting with something, and I think it's cool to hear one of Atlanta's best producers of all time. I would say like he's definitely top 10. I would say like he probably was just trying to explore his roots and fuck around, did some shit that was like right before his time. Like what Metro Boom became popping. Like I mean, he been popping for a while, but you ain't really hear too much Metro Boomin, futuristic songs, like if ever. So it's like to hear Metro Boomin produce that type of style and bring that back to 2025. I think that's solid. I think that's solid as far as the vibes. Now the actual songs, I fuck with like a good majority, to be honest. My favorite junk is Jerry Curry. Shit.
Okay.
Yeah, Jerry Curry, I forgot the other. There's another junk with Lil Baby on it. And that's another thing. Lil Baby on these beats, that gives me hope. Because it's not the same old shit that Lil Baby be on. Like he actually kind of switched up. Even the flow different. So it's
Man,
like,
Lil Baby, niggas calling Lil Baby a clown, man. The internet clowning him a little bit.
yeah, that's the off the field issues. Like I'm just talking about rapping. All that other shit, that's that whack. I don't know. That ain't my business. But yeah, as far as the music side, like it's
But
cool to hear Baby.
aren't those two worlds starting to become like synonymous with each other now? Like the streaming world and the music world?
I guess, but I think it's still two different lanes. Like I think it's just connected because of the culture sense. Like I don't think it's connected because it's the same thing.
I mean, Drake just streamed the whole goddamn rollout. Like,
Yeah, but that's him being a streamer then. Like
okay.
as a rapper, like but at the same time, like you can be a plumber and stream. You know what I mean? I mean, it could be synonymous, but how synonymous is it? It's like you don't need to be a streamer to rap.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
So it's like that's all I'm saying. Like I don't think it's too. I don't think it's too much. Like I don't think streamers are going to be connected to rappers like that. Like I don't know. I mean, maybe so because it's just like the timing that we're in, but I don't think it'll be anything like required. Like I think niggas that's wanting to rap, they can move around without having to like stream and shit like that. Especially with the old school niggas now. Like you don't really see too many old school cats on streams. It might be on a podcast or something or an interview, but they don't be like live and direct and unpredictable or in an unpredictable environment. So yeah, like I mean, but it's definitely a wave. It's a wave. So I mean, niggas can use tactics like you said. Drake can stream and get a lot of live attention and keep people tuned in to what he got going on. But
Yeah, but it goes hand in hand with what you said. Like a lot of old heads, like older people ain't into that. Like, so it's usually like younger crowds. So that's what like Drake is like. Is he? But we all know streaming is like kids type shit.
yeah,
Like, so what age demographic is he like marketing this shit to? Like, I don't know.
but just get back to the Atlanta shit real quick. Yeah, I'll say Metro Jump. I'll give it a 8.3 type shit.
8.3.
Yeah, it's a good album. I think it'll go for a minute. Like it ain't even all just like the futuristic sound. They got some stuff that's like classic Atlanta, like something you can play at a skate land or something like that. I fuck with it though. Young Dro was on that joint. He was doing his thing. J Money.
Locker.
Yeah, Flocka. Quavo a little bit. So they had
Yeah.
some. Yeah, they had some bangers on that joint. Like I wouldn't say they had like certified bangers like radio hits. I mean, I'll play Jerry Ball. Like I'll play Jerry Curry on the radio. Like that sound like a radio joint. Like that's classic Atlanta right there. But you know, I don't think they got that much appeal as far as like the radio. I don't think they got no smash on that album, but I mean, it might be something on that joint that I'm sleeping on for real, for real. It could be. Yeah, I said 8.4. I think it was creative. I think it was artistic. And I think it brought back a certain vibe that isn't congruent in this era. Even though this era is full of throwbacks. But I feel like nobody ain't really tapped into that futuristic style like this album did. So yeah, I'm definitely getting it a 8 because of creativity. But it's also good songs though. Niggas clown the songs, but that's definitely this generation. Like they don't understand that polo swag shit. They don't understand that niggas wearing fucking mohawks and rosaries and shit like that. Like, but I fuck with it. But other album, I guess I'll go with Gunna. He dropped the album. I forgot. What is it? The last one of.
Scoop me duck, got one of my rooms all flooded with gold. I done bought 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 carat in stones. Cash on the California cash, can't wait to go dress my home. Smash all you itty bitty rappers in a minute, I was trying to prolong. On the way to reach my goals, lot of those open and close. They go with the Maybach, ain't no more warnings, I'm telling you stay back. All that loose talking, they come and relate it. I know the singles is getting outdated. You wanna feature that nigga, just say that. You wanna feature that nigga, just say that. Fucking this bitch with a lie. Thought I told you time and time again, this shit won't stop. I bag it show by show, I'm tryna triple and double the pot. Do for at least 6 figures, a show or more for him on now. 6 figures. Pooping at 25 rolls, all great interior whenever it's cloudy. Every day better my go from
Something like that. I forgot. But I mean, it's solid. I gotta give it a little more rotation. I've been listening to a couple more things other than that, but I think it's solid. I don't think it's like the first album he did when he came back home, but it got some high jumps on there. Let me see. I gotta look at the track list real quick. Let me see. Let me see. At my purest is alright. That junk grown on me. That's the junk with Offset on it. It's alright. I don't think it's better than Style Rare though. So that's probably my little. What else? Made for this shit. Yeah, made for the shit. I actually fuck with that. Now that's actually a banger to me. That's actually my shit. I'll say that. Him All Along. That's old. So I ain't gonna count that. Won't Stop Old. Uh, Podcast. That joint. I fuck with that joint. Uh, Prototype. That joint solid. GP is funny. GP mean good pussy. Like if you heard the song. But yeah, like you got some solid jumps on that jump though. Like I gotta still give it a little more rotation. So I mean, right now I just say it's a solid 8. I ain't gonna say it's higher than that, but you know, I might change my mind in a couple weeks. Like I fuck with it though. Like it ain't bad. It just ain't got that like fuck you mean single on that jump. So
Yeah, it don't.
yeah. I mean it might though. It might though. You know, some of this shit you just gotta grow. But yeah, he was trying to promote him all along. He was trying to promote that, but man ain't really do numbers, so yeah, it kinda got a little lackluster, but I still think it's a solid album though overall. Like it got some jumps on there. It's just another Gunna album. Like standard type shit, but I fuck with it. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get that 8. Um Next album from Atlanta. Young Nudie.
If you don't work, then you don't eat. If you don't work, then you don't eat. If you don't work, then you don't eat.
You don't grind, you don't shine. I'm in the hood in my car forever shine. I cannot watch a nigga cause I'm blind. I don't pay that bro shit, no mind. Too much for the watch and wasting no time. You talk cheap, ain't no talking to slime. This shit in my mouth is a wedding at a time. I got these diamonds, I slither cause I'm slime. Niggas salute me that word to the wide. I don't make different, I'm not one of your kind. JK they love me, I'm still on my side. Feeling entitled, man, pussy nigga die. I'm making money, I make it worldwide. Bounce that ass, shake that booty for this money. Nigga time I'm making it rain, I start thundering. So much money in this bitch and make a hurricane. Magic City blue flame, blaze it on Matter gang. On the east side, I'm Miss Scroll, cause that's about my name. And I be in rumors for the culture, cause they love the game. Walking in the club, know it's over when they say my name. Throw a 10 or a 25, that's some pocket change. Bounce that ass, show them titties.
Young Nudie Paradise. That joint hard. I ain't gonna lie. The more I listen to that bitch, the more I come across some bangers. Like he only dropped the Ice-T song as a single, unless he dropped something recently. But that's the only junk I seen with a video. But that junk solid. Like that shit should really be a radio hit. Like you got Project Pat doing Project Pat, but that nigga racker the racker, stacker the stacker. Got my backpacker. You got that. You got those vibes. Got 21 on that jump. I feel like that was one of 21's best verses, for real, for real. Like not all time, but like recently. Like, and it's the way he flowed on that jump though. It's like he was flowing a little bit. Like he wasn't like he was talking about it. Like he was like I forgot what he said. Something. Staying with my G block. Nah, I don't know the word. So the niggas, what did he say? He said, sell the niggas some sheetrock. That is shiesty. But anyway, yeah, like I fuck with that song, Ice-T. Other song I fuck with, Snake, that shit fire. Chain Zone, that shit fire. What else? Shit, I got the shit right here. What else is another junk I fuck with? Let me see. Big Bad Wolf, that shit hard. 17 hard. Goat hard. Sugar Eye. I fuck with that joint. Alright. But yeah, Nudie, another side of the album. And again, I'm giving this junk a 8, probably an 8 point. I probably get this junk 8.5. It's up there to me. Like, this junk low key a sleeper. Like, and I think it got a radio hit. It's just not being promoted the way it should be, I guess. But it probably get some traction. She got a song with Lotto on that bitch too, so that probably be the junk that be the next single. So, what's happening? Yeah, that junk hard too. Like, so yeah, this is a good album. It's damn near no skips, to be honest. But you gotta be a Nudie fan to really like, get to that damn near no skip level because, some of the shit is
Yeah,
repetitive.
I've been there with Nudie since goddamn that rollout with 21.
Yeah. Like the air it out days. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he has not changed his stance one bit. But I fuck with Nudie though. Like Nudie got a special place in my heart. No Diddy. Cause like when the pandemic happened and niggas was just stuck in the house playing the game. Yeah, he dropped I forgot what the album called, but it had the Blue Cheese song and No Go and Understanding and all that. I think the album is called Understanding. No Understanding, something like that. That jump hard though. Like that's like prime. That's like Super Saiyan 3 Nudie. Like went crazy on that whole album, bro. No skips, damn near. Like nigga got a song. Do it with the chopper. Do it. With that shit funny. Nigga be on Call of Duty smoking shit on that song, bro. But yeah, shout out to Nudie, man. He dropped another good album. I fucks with it for sure. Lastly, who am I forgetting? Out of Atlanta, JID. Shout out to JID because he's been low key like putting in some work as far as the music. Last say 4 or 5 months, something like that. And I don't know if it's anything to do with the whole Dreamville situation with like J. Cole taking the back seat to like all the drama and the beef and shit like that. I don't know if that's kind of slowing down Dreamville artists or something like that, but you know, I was waiting for JID to drop some shit, and out of the blue, he dropped this little 5 EP jump, which was hard, by the way. Like that bitch was hard. Like for 5 songs, that jump is like top tier. Like got the song with Yachty on that jump. I think it's Behold or something like that. Got the jump with Eminem on that jump. I think it's on the deluxe or the pre-lux. So he had those 5 jumps that let that marinate. He dropped the song Work.
With 1955 and I'm on 85 doing 95 in a 1952 Dodge. I done seen so much with 2 eyes, I don't even feel away. Just neutralize it, been criticized, been scrutinized. It ain't shit to me. I'm just shooting flies. It ain't shit to me. It's just you.
He dropped that single, but that shit ain't really pick up no traction for real. But just to hear the whole album, I feel like he got into his like artistic bag in a sense. Like he wasn't really trying to shoot for too many like radio hits. It was more so like deep thought rap. And I think it was more so like centered with like, I don't want to say he's struggling with it, but it was more so like the parallels between heaven and hell. Like not to get too deep, but pause. But that's basically what was the thesis of the whole album. Like you would listen to songs, some of it would be like slow tempo, like cool type shit, and some would be a little up tempo, but it's all like going back to like the theory of how lenient heaven and hell is, like as far as like doing something to go there, in a sense. I know that sounds crazy, but you just got to hear the album, like, cause
Yeah, I gotta hear that motherfucker.
the nigga literally talking about heaven and hell through the whole shit, like. So I think it's just like kind of like identity searching, soul searching type shit. But it's still hard though. He's still talking about like nigga shit at the end of the day, like. Is kind of like, and I hate to say this because the comparison is always this, but it's kind of like the Kendrick album when he dropped Mr. Morales and Big Steppers. Like it's kind of like self-reflection type shit, but it's still a nigga out. Like he ain't like his off the grid rock and roll music or something like that. It's still like Atlanta shit. So you got some nice features on that jump. They got the jump VCR. Well, that jump kind of like a little dark, but they got the jump called VCR on the album. That jump got Vince Staples on that jump. Vince Staples, man, he smoked that motherfucker, bro. They got to make more songs together because they sweet together, bro. Like I'm talking about like I don't want to say Braun D Wade. I'm trying to think of like I guess Gary Payton and Sean Kemp. I would say they're that like yeah. They got to make more music together. But yeah, he got some couple other features on that joint. Let me see. It's a song. I know it's a song with Earth Gang. If niggas fuck with Earth Gang, I don't know, but another TDE artist or group. But yeah, that joint alright. Let me see. This shit moving slow. Damn, did I pass the motherfucker? Damn, sure did. What? He got the junk called "You Ugly." West Side Gun. It's basically talking about like God is acceptable of ugliness. Like it's deep rooted, man. You just gotta listen to the album. Oh, he got the jump. Community got the clips on that jump, so it's cool to see the clips. Still putting verses down and all that. Got the song "Skate" with Sierra and Earth Gang. Got the song "We'll Be On" with Don Toliver. Let's see what else. For Keeps, that jump probably one of my favorites. Um, Off Blue or Of Blue. That junk hard. You just gotta get past the first minute. When you get past the first minute, the nigga
Come
kills it.
on now, you telling me something I gotta get past the first minute of listening to it?
Yeah, because it's like a therapeutic thing going on. Like it's deep messaging. Like it's real deep messaging. So it's kind of for the conscious folk, but if it helps out, it's an Atlanta nigga. So help balance it out. Still got that swag on that joint. So, but yeah, like if I was to rate this, I would give it probably the highest rating out of all four of those albums I just named and went through. And I'll probably give it a 8.6. I'll give it an 8.6. I think this probably up there with his best work. I mean, it could be better. He could have put some like just regular trap shit on there, but yeah, I don't think it was too many no skips. You just gotta really like let the little minute go by, like, cause it ain't like that's when the song start. It's like it's a whole interlude within the song. Like it'll be a 6 minute song or something like that. But yeah, like I think JID did a solid job for sure. Like probably not going to be his best album, but I think it is like a high quality album. So I don't got too much knocks for it. Other than it's a little more alt rap than I would have thought it would have been. But yeah, that's it for me. I don't know if you listen to any of the like songs on any of those albums, but I know you say you listen to the Metro jump.
I listened to the Metro joint and the Gunna joint.
Okay, word. So you being a Gunna fan, or someone that's listening to Gunna, like, do you think this album is like standard? Do you think it's
I
below
think it's
average,
I think
underwhelming,
it's a
above average?
I think it's a throwaway for him to just get out the label. A nigga put 20 some songs on it. I feel like that's all the songs he had left, and he fulfilled this deal. And it's standard. It's a solid. I give it a standard. A solid 8. It's definitely something to listen to, and it's a part. And Gunna's had a good run with his albums. He's had a good run. His last 4 albums have been fire. I would consider this a 8 is fire in my book. A 8 is like anything higher than a 5. I mean, we're going off 1 to 10. 8 is great. 8 is good.
See, I mean, I can kind of understand that. Eight to me is kind of like it's like very good. It ain't like fire. See, that's why I don't just say 8 or 9. I'd be like 8.2 or 8.7. Like it's like levels of because it's so many fucking albums. Like everything ain't gonna be of the same caliber. Like to me, all eights ain't the same. All nines aren't the same. Only 10. Only 10. Because that's the highest you can go. But yeah, like I gotta do decimals because there's so many fucking albums. Is I don't know. It's hard to say some shit is absolutely fire. I don't know. That's just my critique though. Like that's just my grading when I say that. Like fire to me is 9. Like when you in the nines, you rocking. 10 is classic. Like 10 is I'm going to listen to this every year. I'll probably skip it for 2 years. And I'll probably go listen to it again and be like, oh my God, this shit sound better than when the fucking last time I heard it. So yeah, that'll probably be my yeah, I'm gonna stick with 8 with all those. Like regardless though, all these to me are 8s. So, you know,
Okay.
I fucks with them all. Like they're in my rotation heavily. Like I'm still trying to decipher which junks I don't want on the rotation, but I ain't got to the point where it's like, oh yeah, I ain't fuck with this. It's like, no shit, even this junk go a little bit, you know, good little vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like Gunna album more so is like type perseverance type shit. I mean, you could. I know you're right. Like he was just trying to get off the label and shit, but I think it was well thought songs. Like I don't think it was just like some general shit. I think it was some shit where it was kind of like he was sending messages to YSL, like Like I don't need y'all niggas. I survived through all this shit without much of y'all help, other than approval. But yeah, shout out to Atlanta though, man. I fucks with Atlanta. You know, I got
Definitely.
family out there, family in Georgia and all that. So, you know, definitely got to salute them being a VA nigga and all the music that they've been putting out. Definitely like the forefront Southern hip hop state, city, or whatever. So, you know, definitely got my props to have four relevant artists drop some albums and the time span that they did. I think is like a good, damn near great month in hip hop for this year specifically. Like, so, you know, salute to those projects.
Yeah, I mean, so that's all you got about music. So how you feel about you think how you feel about Iceman rollout?
Yeah, I've anticipated, man. It should be out soon for what I'm here or see. You know, you got what, two, three, four songs out of the two episodes,
Yeah, but niggas saying like that Taylor Swift dropping her album, so he trying to push it back.
but that would be very fucking contradictory because he'd be the main person talking about. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't be because he definitely gets what he said. Taylor Swift is the biggest gangster in hip hop or some shit in the industry.
Yeah, well he did. He pushed back her loss. He pushed back her loss, and her album was dropping last year. When that Joan dropped in 2023.
Yeah. So I mean, if he got that much respect for Taylor Swift, I guess. But that would be
Nah,
kind of corny.
it's just because of the streaming that day gonna be like it's probably a whole lot of people that are Taylor Swift fans that are Drake fans. So like it's not gonna be the best day for his numbers, his first day numbers.
Yeah, yeah. I can see that being a reason.
You want your album day to be your album day. When it's specifically a day where all the music for that day that's new is you. Like you got two fucking albums, great albums that are gonna be in the stream. So most of the new stream platform or stream playlists that they're putting out is gonna be Taylor and him. So he's sharing it between Taylor. You don't want that.
Is there a possibility that he'll do something wild to keep the crowd?
Release it before Taylor comes out.
But that's not particularly wild though. I mean, probably be a better idea. But then again, Taylor might take over and he might get flushed out of the rotation for that specific crowd.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, what do you mean? Like, what do you have in mind by like keep the crowd interested?
I mean, he
Cause she not doing no
either
promo.
drop,
It ain't like she doing no promo.
maybe drop a
Taylor
diss.
doesn't do promo.
He ain't gonna drop a diss.
Drop a diss to Taylor or say a little reference line or something.
Nah, not the Taylor though. You already know he gonna diss. Well, me personally, I think Tyler the Creator a target too.
Bro, Drake is on a revenge tour to like beat. He's against. You see, he's not in the states, right? So he's
Yep.
against. He's against going against. He's in this thing with UMG. He's against going again. He's against like all the labels basically. Like, so basically, UMG is an umbrella. It's like it owns everything. Like record labels that you wouldn't think that's under them is under them. Like they own a lot. They have a lot of stake in like a lot of shit. So like all of their artists, a lot of artists are signed to a UMG umbrella label, whether it be a label that you didn't even know, bro. Like, and they're signed. So UMG signs a lot of artists, and Drake has helped a lot of those artists sign to UMG. Like he's been the reason some of those artists, a couple of them are relevant. Like so, all that money he's made them like from himself plus the artists that they're promoting. You know what I'm saying? Like he's in this little thing right now where I think he's going against, and I feel like this album stands for that because it's his last album that's supposed to be owed to UMG. So like I feel like it's like he's going out with a bang and saying something. Like he's teaming up with everybody that's not UMG, and basically it's an American thing. I feel like I'm going as deep as saying that. It's an American thing because most artists that are signed to UMG are American. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that would be like now they probably have some Canadian artists. They probably do. Like they probably have some international artists, like Billie Eilish and shit like that. They probably do have that. But like what I'm saying is like he's this after this, I feel like you're gonna see like independent Drake. I think you're gonna see Drake, and that is what UMG don't want. I feel like, or I think he might go back home to Universe. He might go back home to who he's with first before UMG. Uh, it was 2012, bro. Before he was at UMG, was it? Let me look that up. Hold on. Let me look that up. Let me look that up. Let me look that up. I gotta look it up. Who was 2 4? I know, I was right. Watch. Was it Atlantic? He was signed to Aspire Music, which is yeah. I think they're a subsidy of Atlantic Music. Yeah, like he was signed to Atlantic. Like so, bruh, if you hear that shit, like all this new music we're hearing is probably gonna be like from independent artists. He's probably gonna start fucking more with independent artists because he feels like every artist is in the game he's helped. All the major artists in the game has got a stimulus check off him. Like hell of like DJ Khaled ain't even dropping his album because Drake basically said he's not fucking with nobody. Like he's not fucking with no niggas. So this nigga got to make an album with NBA YoungBoy. So I was gonna say I want to see how that sounds too. Like I'm
That's
interested in
actually
seeing.
fire.
Like, cause NBA YoungBoy that said he quoted like he was saying like he's dropping number fire, like he's going back to like so that might actually be fire though, like some tracks that
All right. I got that joint rotation. That's all
DJ
right.
Khaled, so DJ Khaled produced NBA YoungBoy songs. What?
He actually was kind of fucking it up.
Them beats gonna be sweet. Like
What's the name of that fucking album? I forgot.
I
Daquan or
forgot
something like that.
Daquan or something like that. I forgot. I think it's his
That's
middle
all
name.
that
Some
nigga kept saying.
that shit probably be
This
fire
tape,
though.
it sounds like an album.
We the best. Who? We nigga.
NBA young boy.
I ain't heard DJ
Daquan.
Khaled in a long time. So I'm kind of looking for it. I'm kind of looking forward to it because I ain't heard him like he ain't had
Yeah,
that Drake hit. He ain't had that Drake hit. Like
yeah.
what's the last Drake hit Khaled had? I don't usually do this. What was it, John? What's the name of
What is it, bro?
the
I forgot.
last?
It was
Is it Staying Alive? Staying Alive?
uh
Staying Alive?
I think it is. Yeah,
Staying Alive, Staying Alive. Yeah, that John.
that was yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They definitely can do some shit together for sure. Like
And I just hope it ain't the end of him and Future, him and like him and all the greats. Like it's probably gonna take a lot of ass kissing. Like I don't know, bro.
on his side, by the way,
On Drake's side,
kind of, sort of, because if he doing all this UK shit, it's like, what kind of message are you sending?
I mean, he got his roots with him. He got 21 with him. So I mean, shit. I mean, he really ain't losing that much.
Yeah, true. But is that gonna get a little stale? Or maybe 21 can bring some shit together. I don't know.
I feel like Drake always collaborate with him is gonna bring back that rap style that everybody like to hear Drake rap in. So I feel like that's gonna keep him closer to like. I feel like that's gonna keep him afloat because everybody likes to hear Drake rap. Like they
Yeah,
like to hear him rap, and especially if it's on like a Atlanta type beat. Yeah, like he can definitely win like Grammys. I think he knows that, and he doesn't try to play into that field a lot. I think he tries to keep his game because I just think he just branches out on everything. I think he knows if he goes like and drops like a album produced by Southside or somebody like that, it would probably win a Grammy. It probably be Grammy nominated. It would probably win every award. But he's just different. He's different. I think
he's
and I
Canadian.
he's Canadian. And that's what the American nigga would do. Like he's Canadian, so he's outside the box.
Yeah.
So I would say Drake is dual. I don't know, bro. He's an actor. That's the thing. Like when he was introduced, nigga told him, Jazz Prince told him like he's a singer, he's a rapper, and a nigga act. Like Aubrey Graham is playing the role of Drake, Drizzy, Champagne Poppy, all these niggas. Like, let's not forget he hosted the ESPYs in 2010.
Yeah.
Like, Drake and Blake was probably the best thing on camera. Niggas forget Drake and Blake.
Drake and Blake.
Bro, I just thought of that because it's trash ass ESPYs they just had. Like that shit was trash, dude. The jokes was good, but I feel like it would have been better if it was a black dude. Like I feel like a black dude would have like bought the like because it was just so the high. I think the alertness was up. Everybody alertness was up. The Travis Scott the Travis little joke that was funny as fuck though. That Travis joke was funny as fuck about his wife.
I say he wasn't doing bad, to be honest.
It's just that fucking crowd was just uptight. Like,
Yeah, it's just it ain't like controversy.
yeah, the crowd was uptight as a bitch. Like, that just been a BET Awards. Them niggas would been laughing like a bitch.
And then they probably ain't know who bro was. I still don't really know.
I still don't really know who bro was.
He
Like,
was fine though. He was solid. He was alright. Shit.
huh?
As an Eagles fan, I definitely was tripping off the push tush jump.
Yeah,
I mean, tush
Drewski
push
ass.
jump. Yeah, yeah, that had me tripping. The way he was saying, see that dry, sarcastic humor, that always gets me. Like, so we're gonna need you to push his tush. What do you mean?
You been keeping up? You been keeping up with the could have been joke?
Nah, I don't really be tapped into that jump.
Nah,
Last
that
thing I
shit
seen
funny.
was they was getting the baby checked out.
Oh yeah, that's that shit. I'm talking about the little show he got going on. That shit kind of that
Oh,
shit
the
kind
other. Oh, okay. See, I don't
of
even shit.
it could
I
have been
mean,
house joke.
shit. Both of them. Like, I see clips. I'll tune in with the clips though. We supposed to have
Yeah,
some shit in Richmond.
that's what I'm trying to look at the dates now.
Man, they had a junk in Richmond, bro. No,
If they had a jump for Richmond, could have been house for Richmond, bro. It'd probably be nothing but straight. I don't know, like straight. I don't know what the fuck would be. What general what represents Richmond? Like, is it? It
I
could
don't
it
know.
be any? It could be anything. It could be anything for real, bro.
They're really good.
We don't have a set style.
It be like YN slash college student type shit. I don't even
Oh,
know what to make out of that.
end up fucking around being a Southside nigga.
Fuck around. But shit. Yeah, goddamn. I think that's about it for real, for real.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
about
think
it.
we missed anything. There's probably some shit we missed, but we'll fuck around and bring it back up.
We'll fuck around.
The
We'll
next
fuck around and
episode, there, yeah.
bring it back, chat.
Yeah, I think we pretty much cover up though. We definitely can tune in to the NBA shit, when it come around. But I ain't gonna lie, chat. I'm finna lock in to football season. It's about that time. I'm all basketballed out for now. Like, I mean, niggas gonna have our, side debates and stuff like that, which we probably will bring to the pod. But, you know, I'll say some of those all season topics for like fill-ins. But as far as now, we in football season now. So, you will be seeing a lot of this. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just the warm up. You feel me? Wait till the rings come in. Oh, no bitches got wings. That means that they come in fast. They don't walk. They fly. So yeah, can't wait till we play these sorry ass Dallas Cowboys. I'm sorry. I'm not usually one to start the smoke. I'm gonna leave y'all fans alone. I'm gonna leave the fans alone because oh, we got a championship. Oh, now I want to talk crazy. Like, nah. Because I won't talking crazy in 2018. This is a little different because your boy, he the one talking now. He the one cashing them checks, and I feel like it's so disrespectful because we just got a championship. So maybe it is because of the championship, but it's not because we won. It's because we're getting disrespected by your quarterback. 60 million. Did you know that Dak Prescott alone costs more as a fucking annual salary this year? He costs more against the cap than Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown and Devontae Smith combined.
Oh,
Let me
you
say
said
that
it,
again
boy.
if I ain't say it clear enough. Dak Prescott, for this year on the salary cap hit, has more than Jalen Hurts, AJ Brown, and Devontae Smith combined in their contract this year. One quarterback has more than another quarterback and two wide receivers. Let that fucking sink in. So the man that's cashing his checks, I guess he got some bread to spend. But shit, hey, it seemed like risky money to me. The money seemed funny. I've been laughing the whole time since the man been talking. So we'll see how week one look. I can't wait. I cannot fucking wait. Jesus Christ, Kevin Durant and Dak, front row seat, front row fucking seat. But yeah, I'm done with that. I'll probably go ahead and talk a little WNBA real quick, then I'll go ahead and log on out this shit. But shit, yeah, that's all I got as far as the general shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll holler at y'all boys later. Niggas ain't doing shit. You know, I ain't gonna put on the pod about the 2K wars that's been going on, but that 50 is going to be on the table. So I expect to see 20, 20, 10 or 50, maybe 5 tens.
We got to get that new controller first.
Oh no, that's just gonna be there. It's gonna be there. Don't worry about that. That's just gonna be there. But the money gonna be there too. So y'all niggas, shit. I'm tired of the talking. I'm tired of the speculation. This playoffs championship.
All right, this playoff championship. Okay.
Yeah,
That, all
yeah,
right. We got to
yeah,
make that. We got to make that about that. We got to make that trip about that. That link up about that though.
yeah.
Like,
It's going to be about that.
yeah,
As long as all hands is on deck and it's a go. Yeah, shit's green for me.
yeah. All right.
Yeah, 50. Fuck around, probably up the. I don't even want to up the shit. I just want this to be fairly waged. Like I feel like 50 is worth this because if we go any higher and niggas get the fucking double up, nah.
So what's the stat? What's the steps for this game? 5 minute quarters, 6 minute quarters. What's the steps?
I mean, it can be a regular shit for real, for real. You ain't gotta be
All right.
nothing crazy. Yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out.
5 minute, 6 minute quarters, no fatigue.
No fatigue. Nah. I ain't going for it. I need I need this to be a basketball game. Like I know
And
it's
no
2K,
injuries.
but yeah, I need coaching to be involved. I need strategy to be involved.
We just got to take the injuries off. That's it. The one thing we got to take the injuries off.
I definitely take the injuries off because who got dead? Somebody got dead greasy the
I
other
think
time,
I
bro.
think somebody played and two players got injured, bro. Like
I
like
think 3 players got injured.
God damn, niggas dropping like flies.
Nigga had a collapsed lung. Goddamn. I think that was Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq got hurt. Somebody, two other niggas got hurt. Like I'm like, God damn.
I think
Like
Kareem. Yeah, that's tough. But yeah, we definitely go take the injuries off that motherfucker. That's what 2K is for. Injury free games.
yeah, injury free games. Yeah. What else? What else can I think of? What else can I think of?
Man, as long as that bitch on Hall of Fame, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's all I got. All right, I'll be in the chat. All right, chat.
All
I'm
right,
out.
bro.
Drizzy from the HVZ is out.
Salute. All right, T. My dogs is gone. We'll go ahead and wrap this up. Um, I had some notes, but I ain't even gonna lie. I done lost it. I don't think I'm gonna find it. See, I wanted to be a little more prepared for the WNBA shit because I kind of been just like, oh, look, I found it. Ain't even that much for real. Just to keep me on track a little bit, just a little something. But yeah, man, as far as the WNBA, real quick, just a quick little temperament check on the WNBA. I guess the biggest thing that I would say that I noticed is the Las Vegas Aces. You know, I like to be one to highlight the Las Vegas Aces because I feel like people just forgot that they had the best player in the WNBA till Fee start killing right now. But other than that, I would say that the last 3 years, if we're just going to add those years, I would say that Asia Wilson has been the best player in the WNBA.
Slow start held to just 2 of 11. She looks to work. Game 1, Asia Wilson, who had 8 points. Wilson in the paint had 3 bodies.
Agmagor gets down. Here's Wilson dipping inside.
She's picky about it.
Asia Wilson.
She had asked her bigs to be more physical with it.
Wilson, Eggleston, facing up, forcing up in it. Wilson barrels in, and finally, Gabby Williams defending Ray as Wilson. Wilson, what a fake and the finish. Wilson isolating on Jonquel Jones and takes it in. Working Jonquel Jones, Asia Wilson, swivel, dives in. Wilson isolating against Thomas.
Court bright spot for the Connecticut Sun so far. And they have not gone zone on the first possession yet in this.
The league in free throw attempts. Asia Wilson veering inside. What a
take time to savor it before tip. And then it was time to win. Taking away that second chance opportunity from the win.
At the elbow, will take and hit in the paint. Met by Jones. Wilson flips it in. Wilson with space. The dunk under in the lane. Wilson, the jab step, the jumper. It's good.
All-time leading scorer. Wilson.
The foot by Chelsea Gray.
A minute to go here in the second quarter. Off the bounce. Wilson up. Wilson, another triple try. Asia Wilson now has 30. Doesn't matter. It's a bigger player on.
Good this year. Wilson to the hole. Pound it. Wilson. Pull up 13. First 6th block of the year. Up ahead. Wilson. First basket made for Enrique after
field goal percentage on the wings.
Talking about MVP, Finals MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, all that good shit. So I wouldn't want to sit here and just gloss over the fact that Asia Wilson isn't a factor in any playoff run for any team. If Asia Wilson gets on the run and turns back to MVP Asia, it could be a lot of things changed in how we're grading the regular season right now. If Asia Wilson turns up a notch, especially heading to the playoffs, and you also got to consider both Breonna Stewart and Nafisa Collier are hurt. So they're probably going to be going into the playoffs with some nagging injuries. Stu might be all right. Like, I don't think Stewie is like severely injured, but I think Nafisa Collier, she's probably the one that's suffering a little bit more. It was a little nasty, I think it was an ankle sprain. She sprained her knee, one or the other, but I think both of those injuries, you're talking about 3 of the best players in the league, and 2 of them are hurt, limping a little bit. The teams are doing a phenomenal job carrying them, but not carrying them, but holding down the fort. But again, Asia Wilson is healthy. I think they're finding some good consistency from not Chelsea Gray, not Jackie Young, but Jewel Lloyd off the bench.
For her, Lloyd rattles. Boy, they've got that length. There's Lloyd rattles. The zone has caused some problems. Lloyd, that's an answer though. They kick it down to Lloyd. That's where Lloyd hit one earlier. Gets on as well. Lloyd, no hesitation, right? Winner right down to 2. Lloyd recognizing, gets the shot up and good. Isla Charles just 1 of 2 since being picked up. And Lloyd, she's had a high
looking a little comfortable off the bench, of course, because she's the only one that gets to, score, make plays. They got the girl Aaliyah Nye from Alabama, sharpshooter. She's decent. She could be something in the league, but it's probably really it. Dana Evans, Meg. Yeah, they ain't really got too much. Oh, Kia Stokes, Bleed Blue. But yeah, like I would say, Jewel Lloyd has been very vital for their they're on a 4-game winning streak. I know they got 2 games against the Valkyrie. I ain't even put it on the notes. God dang. Who else did they play? I think Connecticut. I don't even remember. Who the fuck did the Aces beat? They had some good ass wins. Yeah, I want to say the Sun. They did beat the Sun. Let me go ahead. Fucking look. Let me see. Oh, that's who they beat. They beat the Liberty. Okay, they beat the Liberty. Asia Wilson, 17-16, solid. Yeah, Connecticut. Yeah, they did play against. Oh, Seattle was the other team. Asia Wilson has been going crazy. 5-game winning streak at that. So, yeah, man, they soaring up in the rankings, the standings or whatever, and yeah, I watch out for the aces of Asia Wilson's balling, because she can kind of alleviate a lot of things for the offense. Like if Chelsea Gray or Jackie Young is struggling with their shots or whatever, even Alessa Smith and Christian Bale, who they got starting, I think if Asia Wilson can just dominate in the paint, draw some fouls, and really put pressure on the defense interior or the interior defensively, I think she can command some double teams and get some open shots for those guys, and they can get a better groove. But it's all for Becky Hammond to kind of set up, and hopefully she can do that because I just want to see another phenomenal run. She don't have to win a ring, but I would just love to see another phenomenal run from Asia Wilson, just to see is she really like that? Because I personally think she is, but you got Nafisa Collier right there, man. And then you got Breonna Stewart. If she comes up to play Stewie and possibly win another championship, you're talking about 4 championships. So, I mean, this can either go any way for 3 of these players. Like, if he will get a championship and an MVP, Asia will add on to her dominant run, and then Breonna Stewart will add on to her dominant, career as far as a winner and champion. So, all phenomenal narratives and all that. I think it's cool in a sense. I mean, I hate to see injuries, but the Minnesota Lynx has been looking phenomenal, and I also forget that they added Dejanay Carrington.
By Smith. Williams leaves it for Dejanay. The pass and the block. And now a 3-pointer. What is in there? Got the steal, the outlet to Carrington. For 4 from Dean Carrington. Just 2 steals as well. 2 more points. Carrington drives, spins, shoots. Oh, that's here. 3 ball for Carrington. 17 turnovers. Dejanay had a big 3-point shot in Seattle. In her Lynx debut, that was Tuesday night. Here's Carrington rifling through the net. Carrington has time for the 3-pointer.
Nice cut by Carrington and shit. Courtney Williams, the only player in double figures. Carrington. Jones with the fading shot clock. Carrington connects. Smith into the corner. Carrington at 3. You bet. Bob it in. Carrington on the cut. The Liberty. A team normally very
off a trade with the Dallas Wings. I really like that trade for just depth purposes, especially filling in for feet. But Dejanay Carrington, she can, impact the game, 2 to 3, play physical defense, athletic, get out on a break and can finish. I ain't gonna say above the rim, but damn near like it with her athleticism. And I think it was a game, the Lynx it was either the Storm or the Sparks. And Dejanay, she basically took over in like the last 4 or 5 minutes, getting layups, hitting tough shots and all that, getting out on the break. So, with her offensive and defensive abilities, being a pest, being lively, that's definitely a phenomenal pickup for them. But yeah, Dejanay Carrington, I like the move depth wise. You got to see how she look with Fee and really see if they can keep getting the best out of her and what she can do offensively and defensively. But it was definitely a good pickup for the Minnesota Lynx, and they keep them in that championship conversation for sure. There's another trade that happened. Where's Nooch? Where is the notes? Oh, Seattle. Speaking of Seattle, they traded for Slim, Brittany Sykes.
Cutting, now darting through the lane, high off the Francisco. Yeah, the roughest of the season. Sykes from the elbow. Fires here in this first half. Sykes a heave and she got it. Are you kidding me? The opposition getting a bucket to beat the buzzer. As we send it over to Nikki. Wheeler transition. Up the floor, Sykes. Sykes, the hezzy, working against Alaman and gets the rips at night. Ogumake. Her sixth double-double of the season tonight. Here's Sykes trying another three. Here's Sykes, who's had the hot hand, knifing down the lane. Oh! Trying to find some space. The crossover against Plum, gets to the cup.
Diggins on the push. The trailer is Sykes, and she gets her. Sykes driving in. Kick out. Diggins. 3-ball. Good defense, but yes, worse for wear. Sykes this time will go to the rim and
stop on her. Yeah. That leaves Sykes with an open. Dana Evans has got Malone on the backside.
Of runs for both sides. Jackie gets it.
I fuck with Brittany Sykes, even though she kind of was like playing a little underwhelming, especially for my parlays with the Mystics. I think, if she bring that energy like she did against the Sparks, she had like 23. She was going off in the clutch, hitting back-to-back threes and then getting to the lane, all that good stuff. But she's kind of like Dejanay in her own right, like, or in her own sense, because she plays with high energy on both ends. She can make a great impact and also be versatile as a perimeter player, playing a 2 or even 3, because she's just that athletic. I feel like that. I mean, it ain't even. I feel like it's definitely a great move for them, depth wise. Now, the funny thing with Seattle is that with all that talent that they have so much talent. And I'm gonna get to one particular piece of talent that they have on that team, which will probably be like something serious very soon, whether it's this season or the next season. But as far as the talent that they have now on this constructed roster, you talking about Nneka Nwunke, who's turning the clock. She's looking like old Nneka now, Sparks Nneka. You got Skylar Diggins, who's turning the clock herself, looking like old Skylar, like wing Skylar. Like, you got Izzy Magador, one of the best defensive players in the league, one of the best bigs. She's super talented, can do a lot of things. She just, stays within her role, so she don't do too much. Who else? Erica Wheeler, who I always like E Weezy. She always was a highlight reel, back in the day. So, if you know about Erica Wheeler, you know what she really can do. But as a solid veteran starting, she's been very cool for that team, even though they haven't been winning games. She's been doing her part. So, I think she better suited coming off the bench. But regardless, she's a solid piece for any team. So, and who I'm forgetting? Oh, my girl Gabby from UConn. That's my dog right there. At one point I thought Gabby was better than Fee. to feed, like start taking over. But yeah, Gabby, she has her moments where she's inconsistent offensively, but that's about it. Like everything else, the rebounding and the high energy, the defense, that's always gonna be there with Gabby. But you know, again, all this talent, and let's not forget, Gabby Williams is an All-Star, by the way. So you're talking about 4 All-Stars on one team, and there are currently what 5 out of 6 games they lost. So I mean, make that make sense. I don't know, but you know, assuming that they make the playoffs, I still think that the Seattle Storm are dangerous. They got a lot of depth, and yeah, got a lot of depth from the guard, the wing, and the bigs. And yeah, they'll be very dangerous, man. They'll be very dangerous. You just got to catch them on a bad day. And I forgot to say this one last talent that I was just talking about, who's going to be the now and the future. Dong Belonga, she gonna be something cold, bro.
Oh, what a great look inside. Malonga puts the hand up. And passing lane and now gonna push. Oh! Sykes through the lane. Malonga baseline. And Seattle trying to. Okay, 19-year-old. Good recovery defense by the Aces. Oh, but Malonga. I think the officials to take a look at it.
Golden State last night. Malonga a 3. Neath Malonga misses it point blank. Stays with it, goes right back up and in. She gets back down. Here's the lob underneath the regular season. Nice lob underneath Malonga. And it finds McAvoy. She goes high-low. Malonga right there. Malonga spins right into Brink. Up with the steal, leaves it. Malonga the layup. Working against Hamby. Poked away, right back to Malonga. The follow away.
For 300 games played for the team. Here's Don Malonga, the scorer in the WNBA. Pretty pass inside. Now down low, Malonga, 3 for 3. Making 4. Inside, Malonga. Slips it to Don Malonga.
Wow. Here's Malonga. Nice moves inside. Here's Malonga. On the drive, laying it in. Howard, 7 assists for McDonald. How about Malonga? Dump it in. Malonga turning, taking, and hitting.
Like she really gives Giannis vibes, like in WNBA sense. She really gives some Giannis vibes, being 6'6" and just super athletic, can run like a deer, get to the paint very easily, can finish, got a little jumper, had a little dirt that she did. She got a little skill to her rawness, so I would really like to see how she looked to finish the season off, even the playoffs, so she can, get some tick. But I really do think that Dom Belonga, she is what they're advertising her to be. Now, there's a lot of people that say she's the female Wemby and, she can dunk and all that stuff. I get that. I get that. But the skill set is what kind of caught me off guard. Like, just her having the, you know, two-way ability first and foremost. But the jumper, she can hit the 3 ball. She can hit a little midi. And, yeah, the athleticism just off the charts, snagging rebounds, blocking shots, all that good stuff. Like, she very much could be a female Wemby. But, we'll see how they go. I think the stock is high, though. I would definitely buy the stock on Dominique Belonga. Cause she could be something serious. I seen it was Seattle Sky game, and Dom was dominating. Yeah, I'm definitely can't wait to hear that dominating for Dom. But yeah, like shout out to her. I think I talked about it on the last episode, but talk about it again because what she doing now is crazy. Like 20 points, 22 points, 12 rebounds. Like going absolutely bonkers. First year, 19 years old. I don't even think her birthday is past yet. It's crazy. But yeah, man. Seattle, they gotta do better. Like, ain't no reason to be losing like that. I guess last but not least, I guess this is kind of how I'm gonna do my WNBA thing. To hone into like an actual pivotal game that will be relevant even after like time has passed. But what I'm gonna do is the WNBA player shout out. I'm gonna do the NBA. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna do WNBA player shout out. Just for players that I've been looking at and see like, okay, they might not be stars, but they hoopers. That's really I be trying to look for. Like, are you a hooper? And the shout out for this episode will be none other than one of my favorite hoopers that I've been watching recently. Even last year and year prior when she played with, I want to say, the Wings. I know she played for Connecticut last year, but I think she played for the Wings prior to that. But regardless of the fact, my dog Veronica Burton, yo, straight killer.
Such a great job getting that board out and going.
What a finish through physicality.
Following on this take, getting the and one opportunity.
Burton from deep. Burton from the corner. It's good. And lead. Burton, oh, what a pass back. That lane, welcome back. Without star players. They've got to do it again, and I don't think that's going to count.
Burton looking to cross over. Beck Allen frees herself up off the. She's the coach on the floor, regulating traffic. Crossover move left everyone to two. Here's Burton. Repair has been fantastic.
Floor as well. Burton into the body of Sheldon. Off the bench, cracking it. Burton will try and shoot
For free stuff.
I think, but you know, I go to a lot.
Nick Johnson, the head coach for Washington, saying that was a backcourt violation. Not returning after a nose injury. Burton from downtown kicks it out. Burton free.
He squares up, puts herself in the perfect position.
Air ball, Pat Bentley offensive rebound. Burton.
Like Veronica Burton code, and she has like a good conservativeness about her where you don't think like she's going to make the plays that she does, but she's aggressive. Man, that Valkyrie team is so much better because she gets to play make at her own tempo and pace, and she's been hitting that three ball. Yeah, Veronica Burton, shout out to her. Like, she's definitely like hooping, been going crazy. I think the Valkyrie like let me see. Right. They 4-2 in the last 6, but last 10, I want to say they're like 6-3, 7-3. Yeah. Yeah, they 7-3 last 10. Yeah, so Veronica Burton, she's definitely been leading this team. You're talking about KT being out for the year and all that. And here comes Veronica Burton. A little more responsibility. She's passing it to teammates. She's getting her own buckets, all that good stuff. So, you know, I'll check out what the Valkyrie doing tonight if they're playing. If not, I catch them on the flip side. But yeah, other than that, I think that's about it. Yeah, really. Yeah, I think that's about it. I don't think niggas missed anything. I don't know if y'all niggas could tell, but I'm a little tired. I ain't gonna hold. Like, I'll hold it on. Try to make sure I get all this covered. Yeah, before I go, Kevin Durant, KD, Trey 5, easy buddy sniper. Easy. It's just so easy. Can't believe this nigga, man. 10 years later. Like, I guess. If he wasn't so scared of facing LeBron and choking and pissing your pants in the fucking Western Conference Finals, we probably would have got a championship sooner. But no, I would shoot 10 for 37. Enjoy those guys. We're fucking weirdo. Like, I respect Kevin Durant, bro. I really do. But as a person, he's just Mr. Petty. But yeah, can't wait to play him against the Rockets. Opening night, NBC. Got shit popping. That's cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Oh, football season finally back, boy. You know, not officially, but enough to say it's back. This motherfuckers playing games. I mean, I don't feel like rolling up. I'm ready to be out. I'm ready to be out. But yeah, I got preseason games starting now. So it just give me a little more hyper, man. I gotta check these parlays. We'll see what's going on or the parlay skis. Yeah, that's all I got, man. I'm just yapping it up at this point, man. Shout out to the W. Shout out to the NFL. Shout out to the NBA. Hell, shout out to the MLB, UFC, goddamn it. I think it's gonna be some good topics that we can, watch out for, wait up for. But yeah, man, most of that shit gonna be pertaining to football. With that being said, please like and subscribe, tune in, as always. Leave a comment, good or bad. Just say what's on your mind. Do we get on your fucking nerves? Do you enjoy this podcast? If so, leave a comment and let us know. If not, leave a comment and let us know. But if you do enjoy us, please hit that damn like button and that subscribe button if you want to see more. All that good stuff. We finna be cooking up as much as we can. I ain't gonna promise no dates. You'll just see it when it's on the Tubi. But yeah, not Tubi, but YouTube. Tubeski, how about that? The Tube. I'm burnt out. I'm finna fall asleep after I eat my chicken biscuit. Tune in next time. Much love as always. Safe holidays. Safe travels. I don't know this coming out. So maybe a holiday pass. Maybe not. But if so, be safe. If it's a regular day, be safe. Be blessed. All that good stuff. Fuck Kevin Durant.
I was made for this shit, nigga. I prayed for this shit. Rolling handmade, it's from Swiss. What's on my plate? Steak of fish. At the round table, it's a big dish. Niggas ain't able, ain't on the list. Hermes Gator, my name on the list. Go AP, it's the same color Chris. Don't play with my name.